welcome the fuck back to Black Print ThrowBLKs. It's your boy J5 here with MC, and it's New Year's Eve. We're getting this one in right at the buzzer.
The last parts of our festiveness are coming in these next final days. You'll probably hear this maybe
way after
like second week of January. So we're actually talking to you from the future right now.
Yeah, absolutely, because you've probably already heard it already, but the ASF list dropped. That episode dropped, and thank you from the future to the past. Thank you to everybody who listened to that over the past 2 weeks. I think we've been running content for it. So the episode will drop on New Year's Day for public, and then from there it will be the interviews after that. So
we haven't even announced it yet. By the time you hear this ThrowBLKs,
the interviews will be out.
It would have already been out. So you've seen our deluxe edition, our bonus edition of the ASF list.
The interviews aren't out yet, but they will be out on YouTube by the time this comes out. So we have actually smartly padded out content for the next 2 weeks
in a very good way, in a way that we haven't really done before.
Yeah, so that I can get acclimated to my new job.
Yeah,
you can get a break, and then we can get a break.
I somehow still got to get acclimated to my new job, which has been like a 4-month-old job, but still a job that still learning from.
I feel like we'll be doing the same thing. So we haven't forgotten our first ThrowBLK. Let me just announce it now because we're going to get right to this episode because this is just, there's a lot to talk about, and it's one of our favorite albums ever.
Yeah, a lot of things going on in the new year so far, or this far already.
Yeah, and so we'll take a quick little, you guys will get this content afterwards. We'll come back. ThrowBLKs next month will be Project Pat.
Mr. Don't Play?
Mr. Don't Play.
Everything's working?
Man. Oh, yeah. It'll be that one in January. So
okay.
Shout out to the people who wanted that one.
That is the actual ThrowBLKs that Kel asked for, not from me to you. Spoiler, he didn't ask for from me.
Shout out to Kel. So our January will be for Mr. Don't Play, and that'll be kind of towards the end of the month, usually like we do. I want to come back. We're going to have Don't Steal This podcast with Pafif and Eric.
Nice.
I'm trying to wrangle those together. So that'll be just our pop-off, and we'll be starting 2026 off well. So, from the future, on the week of New Year's, this is what the plan has been.
Yeah.
And if it changed at all, then fuck this.
But thank y'all for tuning into the Black Print throughout all of 2025. It was such a roller coaster from literally the first episode of our new rendition of the Black Print. Literally fires right in our backyard. Yeah. A lot of different trials and tribulations between J5 and I on what we were working on career-wise. Made it to the finish line with like a really close photo finish.
Yeah.
And we celebrated 2025 successfully. So that was actually really good. But we would not be able to hold things down without everybody that held things down on Patreon and supported with their patronage. So thank you.
And hopefully you guys have listened to last month's ThrowBLKs. Again, I gotta push that. That's probably one of our best episodes we've ever done.
Yeah. Somehow sparked a ThrowBLKs within a ThrowBLKs.
Yeah, a ThrowBLKs within a ThrowBLKs. That what the hell is on my jacket? My fucking dog.
Something on the jacket.
Yeah, Roman wiped his mouth on my fucking hoodie. But anyway, one of our best episodes ever. ThrowBLKs and the ThrowBLKs. But in order to understand this ThrowBLKs, as I was doing research for this, you kind of got to listen to that one because it kind of follows up. And I love one day we got to do like an omnibus of the Roc-A-Fella saga, of everything that we talked about with Roc-A-Fella, Jay-Z, all of this stuff, because this is definitely part of the Roc-A-Fella saga.
It's gonna be like everything. It's gonna be like we're gonna be Charlie Day on that whiteboard, bro. We're just gonna be pointing to too many things. We already had to go into the 90s and we were like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And the Diddy Dog helped. Yeah. And now that we're past 2001 at the end of last month's ThrowBLKs, now going into what we're going to be talking about today.
And one day we'll talk about 2002, maybe, what was going on there.
It's hard though, man. Everything's burned. Yeah. Can't talk about shit. All the radio episodes burned down. What else? You can't really you can get Hobie's Home. You can get the Hobie's Home interview. That good 50 minutes, I'm sure, is still on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can get the mixtapes that came from 2002 and all the different street wars that you can talk about.
P-Cutter.
Yeah. Some good P-Cutter drops. I had a really, really weird experience on Twitter the other day. Somebody was like, man, here's all the LimeWire drops from 2006. And somebody was confused at like the Tape Masters Inc. one. I'm like, I can't be that old, bro. When you hear Tape Masters Inc.
We're all old. Tape Masters Inc.
Over to R&B. The rap one was like, Tape Masters Inc. Yeah, one of those. So
But of course, if you guys don't know, you already seen the title. We're talking about Purple Haze today. I have no purple clothing.
I had a Dipset shirt. I was like, a little too on the nose.
I have no purple clothing, but you know what I did have, and it's actually kind of funny as I turn the heat off because it's blowing the candle in our face.
Please make sure it does.
But you know what I did have? Remember the New Era had a set of like collaborations in the mid 2000s, and they had hats that people were making, and Cam'ron was part of it. I think Kanye might have been part of it, and someone else was part of it. Really? And Cam'ron had a sequined purple New Era hat. Look it up. Look it up.
Cam'ron sequined purple New Era?
Cam'ron Purple New Era. Just do Cam'ron Purple New Era.
Oh, this joint?
Yeah, that one.
With the logo?
That one, yeah.
With the logo or with the NY?
It's this one. It's this one right here. That one right here.
This one right here.
Yeah, that one.
Capture the flag fitted.
Yes.
It's selling for $420. That's crazy.
It was $200 when I got mine. I bought this hat at kind of the peak of my powers back when I was younger. I bought this hat.
Peak of your fandom?
And someone stole it.
What?
I can't find it.
How'd they steal it?
I must have took it out of my dorm. I had this hat.
Oh my God! Wow.
But this hat always. 400 ain't that bad. I might just get it.
So you can spend another $400 on the sequin? Do you think the sequin will?
Oh, it's sold already.
Oh, it's sold already. But I'm like, damn, does the sequin survive well within 20 years?
It's not sequin. It was like satin. Sorry.
Oh, it was like satin. Oh, okay.
If you click the picture of Cam wearing it right there, you get it's kind of a better look of what it is.
It looks a little jeanish. Yeah, it looks a little jeanish. Okay, like a little jean hat. It doesn't look so bad.
It was one of my favorite fitters of all time. I had purple everything. Purple Haze was a era. It really was an era back in the day.
Was this the Kanye one?
What was it? It was called Capture the Flag.
Capture the Flag? Let me look.
New Era Capture the Flag.
Capture the Flag. Let me see. Because I'm looking at the Kanye one.
I don't think Kanye had one. It might have been. It was a bunch of like artists that had collabs. I think maybe A-Track had a collab with them.
New Era Capture the Flag.
And I think Fab had one? Yes, Fab Terror Squad.
A Pinwheel New York Fab?
Yes,
bro.
I don't know Fab Terror Squad and Cam
had
hats, and they all came in a little box. And this is, hats, like custom hats are like, I'm wearing a custom hat right now. You know what I mean? Like they're like, they weren't like the luxury that we had then. They were really exclusive back then.
Exactly.
And Cam'ron's was one that I had sought after, and I really wanted that hat, and I went out and I actually, on the aftermarket, I bought that hat.
I wonder how much this Fab one goes.
I feel like I was one of the only people in New York and not in Virginia that had one.
$375. That's so
bro.
deep.
These were like
they got Street Fame on the back.
Bro, these were legit. These were legitimately sought after hats. There were only like a couple made.
Yeah.
So like it was I paid like $280 for mine.
The Terror Squad one's kind of fire. Oh, you got the Knicks logo on the back.
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
The Terror Squad one looks kind of fire.
And they all came in the little box, and they took my hat and my box.
That reminds me of like when Adidas had like the 25th anniversary joint, and they had like the 50 different sneakers. I wanted those sneakers so fucking bad.
But that's like a lasting memory of this album for me, because this was right at the peak of Purple Haze. But in order to talk about Purple Haze, Cam'ron's 2004 album, we actually have to go back to a turbulent time that we touched on, and we kind of got to the beginning of in 2001 in our November Throwblacks, which was, where was Jay-Z after Ether?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we kind of touched on Blueprint 2, but we're going to skip right over that. We're going to get to 2003. 2003 really was this beginning of the fracturing, and maybe it was before that, of Roc-A-Fella. I mean, you could say it was when Cam got signed. And he's really the catalyst that kicked a lot of all this shit off.
Yeah.
And Cam getting on the radio saying, hey, we taking over the Rock now. And Jay-Z being at home like,
huh?
What?
I got this record called Old Boy. You want to hop on this? Maybe.
I got Welcome to New York City. You want to get on this joint?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll get on it, nigga. Yeah, I'll get on it. I'll get on it, nigga. But in November 2003, we got the Black Album, which was effectively Jay-Z's last album.
Retirement album.
And that's for people who don't know that, but obviously it wasn't his last album, but it was touted as such, had a huge concert at Madison Square Garden, a documentary, all types of advertisements and things for it. It was one of the biggest rap album releases, I think, of the time. And this is even in the year where Get Rich or Die Trying came out, which if you haven't checked out our Throwblacks on that, make sure you go check that out as well. One of the biggest rap things of the year. It was an event album, and
especially on the fact that he's now dropping a big year for 2003, where Jay's dropping a sneaker, he's dropping a mixtape with the sneaker, he's pretty much passing the torch to 50 Cent in the commercial.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay, I was like, yeah, 2003 was
we're gonna get to Jay's weirdness in a second.
Okay,
of how all of that went down.
Yeah,
but he effectively retired and he removed himself as an artist from Roc-A-Fella. Yet he still owned the company. Around this time as well, Cam had already been promoting and pushing Purple Haze. So we'll get back to Cam in a second. But in January 2004. In a post-retirement move, out of nowhere, Jay announced that he was starting an entertainment company that would not be part of Rocafella Records. And it had everyone saying, wait,
that's interesting.
What? How does this work?
Yeah.
And then really kind of the turmoil surrounding that really left a lot of artists on Rocafella up in the air. Remember the weirdness around the Jay feature on College Dropout? Everyone was like, was he going to be on the album or not? Like, what's going on? And his weird verse on College Dropout was just like, everybody want to be whole, but Ho's still alive. Like, wait, what are y'all doing?
This was within like a 2-month period. Kanye is now has been like, this is like his first couple of years of just trying to perfect everything that's coming out with College Dropouts. He's even dropped mixtape. Get Well Soon is at least 2 years old, or at least a year and a half old by then.
Everything was in limbo, and I want people to recognize that College Dropout was supposed to be 02. Was pushed back. There was a lot of weirdness going on with the Roc-A-Fella releases at the time, and I think a lot of that had to do with the weirdness around Jay and Dame at the time. And it affected a number of releases, College Dropout being one of them. They got pushed back, but it also affected Cam'ron's album Purple Haze. To me, in a really kind of like, Mark, it almost felt like it was intentional that it just kept getting pushed back because they kept having promotional things come out for it. But there were more signs about the split about to come. And what you just mentioned with 50 Cent, the Rock the Mic tour was in summer 2003. And it only featured a handful of Roc-A-Fella artists. So Beanie Siegel and a lot of State Property were featured, but not Cam'ron. Not Kanye.
Not any of the other diplomats.
Not any of the other diplomats. Juelz had an album out by then. He probably would have needed the help to get on that album. It was Jay and State Property and 50 in the G Unit. And that was the Rock the Mic tour, which sparked Cam's line on Dead Motherfuckers.
Every time I hear that beginning of Dead Motherfucker, I'd rather be loved than needed, depending on the being loved. You gotta hear Clue screaming on it though. I'm sorry I'm late. Let's get it right. We're very proper Cam right here. Running in the middle of the studio. He's like, I gotta get this off my mind.
So the line was, everybody out at the Rock the Mic tour.
I'm
back in the kitchen cooking our white raw.
Clue!
But one of the illest intros to a song ever. But the Rock the Mic tour was like one of the biggest concerts of the year.
You know what I forgot?
What?
Snoop's on there. Missy's on there.
Yes.
Busta Rhymes was there. Sean Paul was there.
Sean Paul was there.
Fab was there. Wow.
And State Property had a section within Jay's set.
Yeah.
So even though they weren't headlining artists, they were still there in some way, shape, or form. Had a mixtape that came out about it. It looked, it was Bad Boys inspired. It was Bad Boys inspired.
Of course it was Bad Boys.
So again, we're looking at this time, Mark, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Because no Roc-A-Fella artists are on there. And you think that you could have just fit Cam'ron there. Mark, he only had one of the biggest songs in 2002 with Oh Boy and Hey Ma, and he's not on the tour.
And on top of the fact that it took so long for Diplomatic Immunity, the group CD, to come out. They were pushing that from it went from January. I remember Jim Jones screaming it on like Diplomats Volume 2 or 3, whichever one. He was like, it's coming like in January.
Mind you, they're writing for Jay at this time in the Nas battle.
Uppercutting the absolute shit out of Nas.
Calling his mama Whip Wop head.
Saying hip hop's dead. One of the wildest moments out of the entire beef. And this is like maybe 9 months after Ether.
So Jay picks up on the fact, hey, 50 Cent's kind of hot. I'm retiring. He's got the biggest album of the year right now.
Be the next one in New York.
He's the guy right now. I'm handing the torch over to him.
Yeah,
and it was just strange. You know what I mean? It was strange, but all the while, Dipset was still moving and still doing what they had to do. Mixtapes coming out of the clip. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4 around this time.
Volume 4 is when Jim was just like, all right, y'all, I don't know about January. We gonna come out in March. We gonna come out in March, y'all. March, we should be all right.
And it did, but it was the shakiness of all of these releases where it was like, when are these things going to come out? And I think it was I feel as though it was a lot of behind the scenes. I don't know if we'll ever get this story. Let's just be clear. We are editorializing and hypothesizing because there's a big fuzziness here that we can only fill in with like what I remember and what we see from releases. Mm-hmm. So we got Diplomat Volume 5, which effectively was Dipset saying, hey, this is what the album will be like in its form,
whenever it decides to drop.
Exactly. And it had a lot of songs from the album on there that in different ways, shapes, or forms ended up being on the album. Get 'Em Girls is on there.
Original Get 'Em Girls is
the
on
original
there.
Get 'Em Girls is on there before, and we'll talk about sample clearances when we get to the album.
That's too many.
There's some egregious sample missteps.
I'm about to say screw ups. Yeah, that's a pretty bad.
There are several sample screw ups that actually Diplomat Volume 2 actually got around by being independent. I don't know if it'll get away with it at this point, but Diplomat Volume 5, the cover is Cam during the Santana the Great, what's it called?
Was it Santana the Great video or Santana's Town?
Santana's Town video.
Oh, okay.
Santana's Town. Yeah. It had Killer Cam on there. It had Get 'Em Girls on there. It was supposed to. Well, Yayo had actually.
Yayo was on Volume 4. Yeah,
it was
Yayo
supposed to be on
Purple
Purple Haze. That was the first time they were talking about Purple Haze coming out because Cam wanted to come back out after 2002 and then get right back to it with all these songs for 2003.
Yeah.
It had Diamonds and Pearls on there, which we all knew that was never getting cleared.
Yeah, Prince. I don't know, man.
Volume 5 is my favorite Diplomat mixtape.
It's like
It's a Cam album.
It's like picking between 5 kids. I can't do it.
It's a Cam album. It's literally a Cam album.
For those that have never listened to any of the Diplomat's tapes, I don't know who did it. I don't want to tell. Somehow, some way, Diplomat's Volume 1 through 5 is on streaming. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music.
Amazing.
At most, they're probably, out of the entire 5 mixtape series, they're probably missing like 3-4 songs.
And they're on albums, aren't they? Or are they just...
You mean like compilations?
Yeah, they're on other compilations, right? Because usually they do that.
They'll list it as like a compilation, or they might have it listed as a mixtape. I'm not sure. They actually started doing the Dipset Bird Gangs too. So Volume 1 and I believe Volume 2 is on Spotify and Apple Music as well. But man, to choose between, I don't know, man. 2 is just too iconic.
5 seems to be fully intact on Spotify.
Fully intact,
including including Sesame Street Shop.
Is Toy Throwing Remix?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Toy Throwing Remix didn't get pulled. Okay, so what got pulled? I'm trying to think what got pulled. Out of the entire series, maybe like 2-3 songs are missing. I know like 2 songs missing on Volume 1. There might be 1 song missing on Volume 2, but these 5 mixtapes, if you've never heard them, please go take a listen. This sets up everything before Diplomatic Immunity and a little bit after Diplomatic Immunity as well.
And you get the original samples of these. What's really good original sample kills the album version.
The Coming to America sample that clearly Eddie Murphy was like, hey, let's have a talk. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not.
What is this?
Yeah, maybe not.
What is this? But this looks to be fully intact. I mean, Halftime Show was another thing up here. Diamonds and Pearls, Dead Motherfuckers. Dead Motherfuckers was legitimately supposed to make this album. It's on a lot of mixtapes. Dead Motherfuckers is on mad mixtapes. I think it even landed on Diplomat Volume 2, I think.
Yeah, Cam said, you know what? Diplomatic Immunity, we've already waited y'all way too long. We're going to give you another group project. Let's just throw Dead Motherfuckers.
Royalty was supposed to be on the album for sure. Certified Gangsters remixes on this. But one song that specifically was supposed to be on here, DJ Khaled produced, long time coming. Sam Cooke produced, went through many different iterations before it officially dropped as a single for Purple Haze. One of the first singles for Purple Haze had a BET behind the video.
I forgot about making the video.
With Jaheim, so the promotion was there. They were pushing the album to come out
as best as they could.
2003.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, silence, until an early version of this album leaked.
What a time.
Early 2004.
Yeah.
I have a tweet that shows the cover of this. Now, I only had the digital version of this album.
I say, is that that's the cover. Yep, that's the cover. And that's the back of it. Yep. One of the most amazing and probably one of the more storied bootlegs in rap history is this Purple Haze bootleg.
This, TM 101, same thing.
Yeah, same cadence.
21 songs, and they put No on there as if that was his song. That's literally a feature.
like Jay Mill's record.
Literally, and the fuck where you the Who Gives a Fuck Where You From, the 666
song when they flipped it for Scissor. Remember when K Slay K Slay and Diplomats had the Sippin' on Scissor.
So this had the original Lord You Know. This is the last time you could ever hear it. It's actually not on the album at all.
Yep.
Had Wanted Dead or Alive, which was not seen.
That ended up becoming like 2 years later. Yeah, the end of Becoming 2 years later.
Killer Cam, Get 'Em Girls, all original samples, by the way. Yayo, Hey Lady, original version.
Purple Haze was, for whichever reason, still on there, even though they already made Diplomatic Immunity. But Purple Haze would have been the title track if Purple Haze dropped on time.
Exactly. And he would have just put Purple Haze on the album. Because Diplomatic Immunity is supposed to be the setup for Jewel's and Cam's album.
Yeah.
But it all got pushed back.
Yeah.
So you're talking about, Mark, three albums that got staggered by what was going on with Roc-A-Fella and Def Jam at the time. Yeah. But no lie, this is one of the greatest leaks.
Yeah, one of the greatest leaks ever, one of the greatest bootlegs ever. There's just too many classics. I'm looking at track 14 right now, and I see "Shut the Fuck Up" on here. I'm just like, oh man, and I'm just the lone one.
If you can't get the bootleg, Volume 5 is a good substitute.
That pretty much exists as the bootleg, and thank God for K-Slay. K-Slay made sure that they were still heard throughout the entire tri-state area, as he probably saw. Like, this is a pretty ugly divorce between everything that's going on between Jay and Dame. Maybe K-Slay did not have the opportunity to be like a little bit more direct and know exactly what's going on, but at least he made sure that from a Diplomat's perspective, everybody was good. He kept Joel's on there with tapes. Jim was good with tapes. Cam was good with tapes. The group was good. And, it just continued the sound until they were actually to be able to get something in stores whenever they could.
So literally last minute, and I remember being in high school when this came out, literally last minute, Cam shows up on radio. Then he does like a Rap City appearance because that freestyle had came out like a couple months before. And he said, hey, Purple Haze will be out December 7th. It was like, okay. No fanfare, no promotion.
Yeah.
December, and mind you, December is like, December back in the day was not looked at like December is looked at today.
Like a hot drop, anybody can get anything off now.
December is kind of like December is right for the end of the year. We could drop an album. December was like the death slot.
Yeah.
Back in the day. It was like the ghost, people used to call it the Ghostface killer slot.
The Def Jam death slot.
Yeah, like Ghostface used to just drop albums in December all the time.
Yeah.
It used to be the Ghostface slot.
Redman had a couple. Yeah. Who else had
Method
December?
Man had a couple too.
I think he might have had
Jadakiss might have had one December.
Yeah, it was like an awkward slot with Def Jam releases where they would drop end of the year. Be kind of awkward because now we're going into the new year.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
And it's out there. And December 7th, my eyebrow raised because I was like, there's no love behind this. Only thing you got was like a small behind the video of Kanye West feature. And again, he had the hot hand at the time. He was the hottest artist out at the time. College Dropout had been out. He had been touring.
Yep.
Down and Out, which we'll get to. And we finally get Purple Haze, which I said before was kind of the end of like the big T-shirt kind of like, you know what I mean? Like era, like we're moving into something different. Wayne's about to be out, that type of era. Like this really is the end of the Roc-A-Fella era. It's like the last, if Roc-A-Fella as you know it, the last album that was released on Roc-A-Fella as you knew it, with that same swagger.
Yeah, I've always felt like the quote unquote true end of Roc-A-Fella, I felt like was what we get months after this. Not too long after this. Nah, when Diamonds dropped.
Oh yeah.
That was just like
we still had labor registration.
That was just the sorry, Dame. I'm heading this way. I was like, oh God, it feels like a shot in the heart, but I was just like, you know what? I felt like that was the actual. All right, we're gonna end this here. We're gonna go two separate ways, and we see what comes from Dame Dash in the following years. Tries to sign Currency. He tries to create Blue Rock and all of that.
What's interesting to me about Purple Haze as we get into the album now is just how disconnected it feels from everything Roc-A-Fella. If you were to just say this didn't actually come out on Roc-A-Fella, then I believe you, because there is literally no Roc-A-Fella artist on it except Kanye, no Beans, nobody up there. It's all in house. Like no one else is up there. Like it is actually crazy. Kind of how it just went out with a whimper, you know what I mean? And it went out with his Cam album. Obviously, you still had Kanye coming, but it would like Kanye wasn't like Kanye was like a different like edge of Roc-A-Fella. You know what I mean? The street rap was really what made Roc-A-Fella what it was, and you saw all that love on Come Home With Me. All of that is gone.
Yeah.
As you scroll, and I forget that fucking ODB was on Roc-A-Fella at the time. That's why
that was extremely odd.
That's why Jay left, because he said.
I mean, we're gonna bring up this graphic right now. Look at how much shit Roc-A-Fella has on their plate in the year of 2004. Bleak drops an album made. Truthfully, one of my favorite records from Bleak, Around Here, is on there.
Around Here's crazy.
A lot of things that made NBA Street Volume 2 ends up being on Bleak's project. A lot of those Just Blaze beats. Purple Haze is slated as spring 2004.
Does not make that date.
From Me to You actually ended up being, well, actually, it's called From Me Too. From Me Too in stores now. There's supposed to be another Dipset album, didn't come out. Yeah. MOP was supposed to have an album. Never happened. Ghetto Warfare got pushed back to like 07. Oshino and Sparks were supposed to have a project.
That was never coming.
Nicole Ray was supposed to have a project. Professional Part 3, we don't see Professional Part 3 until like 2006, I think.
Yeah, 2 more years.
And Kanye's still on there. Alan Anthony, Denim, Samantha Ronson, Petey Crack, Young Steph, Rel. There's ODB with his album that's supposed to be coming soon.
Never came.
Freeway's supposed to have a new project. We didn't get new Freeway until 07.
Oh, yeah, 07.
Until it was 07.
But Free at Last was always the name. Yeah. He just moved it over to his other label. Yeah.
And then you have Kyle Dropout that actually stayed towards his date in February of 2004. The Becoming we don't get until next year. Yep. And then Young Guns actually stayed in February 2004 too.
We don't get Becoming because all the legal shit that he was going through.
True,
but it all fell into the pool of like that. But like my thing is this, okay? How do you leave of all those people you named that didn't have albums that came out?
Yeah.
How is Cam the one that doesn't have a date?
Yeah.
Like to me, that's crazy. He brought you a lot of fucking looks in 2002, and for him to not have a date for 2 years is insane.
And had gigantic moments for the company.
Yes, Diplomats. Obviously, one of the hottest groups out. When this photo that you're gonna bring up was taken, doesn't have it. MOP is signed, and let's just get to the Dame signings, okay? Let's get to the Dame signings. Diplomats, we already know that. Nicole Ray, Samantha Ronson, Young Steph, PD for sure.
You know, I didn't even know Samantha Ronson until like 4 years later when she was dealing with Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, yeah.
Yeah, it was Lindsay Lohan, right?
She was signed to Roc-A-Fella. Why? Who knows? the Dame signings were very obvious, but it was a very bloated roster, and I get it. I get that a lot of people won't come out. Oskino and Sparks, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing bankable.
Some things were just a stretch.
Yeah, some things were just like, come on. Nobody wants to hear Sparks record at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the main stars were the guys at the top of the thing, of the tier.
Diamond, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were at the top of that shit.
Yeah.
And I just thought that, again, for that to happen and then for this album to come out the way that it did, it'll make more sense when you listen to Purple Haze why it starts the way that it does. So the intro starts with previously on Purple Haze.
Purple Haze, previously written in 2001.
Previously written in 2001, which is kind of like,
3 years ago?
which is like,
like, might I add,
this shit could have
3 years ago.
This shit could have came out. This shit could have came out way longer ago. But the first track is the Call In For Murder redo. Of Cam kind of redone, and Cam had a freestyle with Ja Rule. Shit, what year was that, Mark? Like,
Dial in for Murder. That was on Diplomats Volume 1. So that's what, 02?
So 02? Yeah. So he had a freestyle, same beat, but this was kind of a replayed version of it. But I love this intro. It
the
seems
guitar
like
just cracks in.
As much as we could guess what was redone, what was new, what was old, we don't know. My thought is this intro was redone. I'm just going to give my thoughts just because of the way that he was storytelling. I think a lot of what Cam did on this album was prophetic. It was like he was prophesizing like, this might be my last one, or this might be the last one on Roc-A-Fella, and I got to get all this shit
for a long
out.
time.
Yeah, because there's a lot of history that he goes into on this song and a lot of other songs. Literally on the first half of this album is literally Dipset history.
And truthfully, it's pretty correct because 2005 ends up being Joel's year. You know, Joel's is dealing with many different things. He's linking up with Jeezy. Jeezy's about to pop up. Joel is saying, yeah, we got Best of Both Hoods coming on the way. He's doing things with Fab. What the Games Are Missing comes out at the end of 05.
Yeah.
Cam, we don't really get anything official from Cam until Killer Season drops, which is in the next year and a half. And that comes out with a movie and a project where he ends up being in the middle of dissing Jay at the time, ironically. But I think that ends up being correct. It'll be like, yeah, this might be my last one for a little bit of time. Let me make sure we go out with everything that we had prepared for it.
And it feels like it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's 20476. They wired my mom. Couple weeks prior to job. Must have been a year of murderous killers. Murders that are murder for Skrilla. OGs are urged the gorilla to turn. Mathematicians of just subtraction, addition, division to the packs and the cracks in the kitchen. Multiplication. Rocks that are slash precision. He used that rhyme scheme on Dream Team.
It almost feels a little SDE-ish, but it should be around like Dream Team, which ends up still being around like 02. 02 is such a busy, odd but a busy year for Roc-A-Fella somehow.
100%. But again, Cam just spitting. There was a big conversation in 04, 05. This is my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
By the way, when this came out, so I'm old. But This is 21 years old. This album is this year. 21 years old. That Cam couldn't rap, and I think that was one of the most. And this is the type of conversation that still happens today. With rappers that don't like this, the mumble rap conversation all over again, where it's like, oh, he can't rap because I don't understand what he's saying, or he can't rap because I don't understand it. I was like, you guys, because everyone does the same Cam thing, Dooley, Rooley, Cooley, but I'm like, bro,
they heard the one Crunk music. Oh my god, the one verse on Crunk music he's trolling. He's like, oh my god, it's Cam's ass.
Yeah, like I'm like, he's like, it's, and the thing with Cam is a lot of people compare him lyrically and how he delivers. His lines and his bars to Ghostface, where it's like very coded. But once you listen, he's actually saying a lot of like crazy shit. Like Gravy Mercedes passed the cranberry sauce. Like, what do you think that means? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think that means? He's talking about murder. You know what I mean? Like, and even in this, it's like, even as clear as he makes it, people would still try and make it out to be like he's just talking gibberish or he's mumble rapping on these songs. And that was the conversation about him until 2004.
It kills me because I know God bless the dead before I say it. God bless the dead before I say it. If Doom said it, they would have been going crazy. If Doom said it, they would have been. I said God bless the dead. I said God bless the dead.
You're right.
All respects due.
You're right.
But if that Rudy Tooty Fruity Louie, what I usually do, if Doom said it, would have been going insane.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and even then in Get 'Em Girls, he flips that whole crunk music shit and makes a whole song like that.
Yeah.
And it's actually amazing. Like, it's crazy. But a lot of this is about Cam's past, his history. He talks about, we got obsessed with Miami, cannons and coops and flavors, Baskin Robbins, I'm laughing, I'm popping. It's all for bloodshed, though I haven't forgotten. His friend Bloodshed that passed away.
Yep.
From the nights to the days, my trifling ways, I'm going to bring that platinum plaque right to your grave, dog. I mean, really heartfelt stuff. You know what I mean? This is one of my favorite Cam verses of all time.
I love how it's still very tied into heart. Obviously, you're not gonna forget the death of your friend from what was maybe around like 6 years ago or so, but still in 2004, very, very tied to Harlem, as we find out at the end of the project. But by that time, they were already kicking.
The end of the project is eerie and sad. the last song of this album is very eerie and sad.
Thank God it's all cleared up now. But it's funny to laugh at 21 years later.
Harlem no homo, hop on and take this ride. We are peak no homo in 03, in 04, 05. I
don't even think pause exists yet. I don't even think they were doing pause game.
You couldn't even walk without a nigga on no homo when you were back in school. No homo was at the peak in 04. You can't like, it's passe now, obviously. It's passe now. Yeah. Different time, right? Yeah. Hashtag different time. But back then,
there was time you had to watch it back. Oh, well, yeah. You get the gist. You get the gist. I ain't gotta say it.
We about to get this shit popping and bouncing. Now that I'm down, the rock is surrounded. You feel me? Afford all the best, but bought all the way. Down with the rock, but I'm loyal to my set.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
and I know you niggas hate it. Who is niggas? How I got Jimmy out of 5H and my dog is situated. Santana is next.
Santana is next. And
now on Doubting for Murder, he says that Santana is next. Something in text, something in something. Like, it goes on after that. But this is just a part of Doubting for Murder that I believe he probably
adjusted it just to make sure that it's good for 2004 and not you're dropping 2002 record on a almost 3-year-old project by that time.
What an intro. I love this intro.
Yeah.
All day.
Sets the tone.
Yeah. Sets the tone for this album all the way. I'm going to tell you this right now. This album's a classic. And no, it wasn't the case back in the day. This album's a classic.
I feel like we have talked. There's been many renditions that we talked about Purple Haze just on RNC Radio in general. Yeah. We talked about RNC Radio in general. This is not only our comfort album. I think this is our comfort album, but also I've noticed this is our comfort album during the holidays. It's a December album. I dare say one of the best Christmas albums of all time.
Absolutely, one of the best winter albums. I ran this project my senior year from the leak, nigga. So mid-November, all the way to graduation.
Yeah.
All the way to graduate. I think I had a Cam'ron line in my senior thing.
Your senior quote?
Bro, we was listening to this album all the fucking time. Yeah. So we lead into more gangster music, which is the sequel to Dipset Anthem.
Yep.
They was running this sample to the fucking ground.
I know the Jamaican samples get slandered for diplomats. This is a good Sizzler sample. Why can't they be fans of dancehall or reggae music in general?
No.
Why not?
They was run, but Dipset love a good sequel though. They made sequels to stupid shit. Like why does Santana's Town need a part 2?
let's not do that. You don't want to hear ooh, hey.
No, too late. It's too late.
Dipset. What did he say? Oh my God. He just randomly in the middle of that song just starts going, I like it like that. She likes it.
It was high as gas.
So high.
It was high as gas.
Hey,
bro.
man, I'm not going to accept that he's Santana's town. That's how you know he was high. At the very end, I thought he was going to say like 360 degrees of cooked crack. He was like 360 degrees of cooked corn. I was like, yo, Joels, you are high as hell.
He was high on some different type of weed, bro.
I don't know,
nobody
bro.
that high,
I'm not going to accept slander, though. Well, no slander on Santana's
didn't
part
need
2.
a sequel. I'm sorry. Can I get a
chill,
there, everywhere, yeah, up, down, left, right, chill. Shorty's moving again. Chill. Shorty's loose with the pen. Chill. Shorty do it the win.
Chill. Say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Take on my left. Gangsters with me ready to step.
I like a chick with big breasts on the chest, not flat looking like somebody stepped on the chest. What? Shit. Fuck, bitch, you so crazy. Yeah. My nigga spit the Glock, rule boy, liquor shot.
Oh boy, liquor shot.
Bo. Never seen nothing a pothole. So much coke, cook it to a bigger rod. Hey, oh.
I don't know what was going on there. I think the pot was boiling up.
He was high. He was high, bro. This whole verse. But you know what though? This was the precursor to the way niggas rap today. This some Destroy Lonely.
They won't give Joel's credit.
This some Destroy Lonely right here.
Everybody wants to laugh about his condition. I think that is so hurtful. When I see Joel's, what's the fun? I'm not laughing, bro. When I see Joel's on interviews talking about like, yo, get off the hamster wheel before you start. Look at me. Look at how my jaw is slurped, bro.
But then
that's real shit.
Turn around and say, don't read. And reading anymore.
When did he say that? I'm not gonna laugh. When did he say don't read?
Bro, that same interview you talk about, he said
don't read.
He said math more important than reading.
I can't. Joel's, listen, man, you're a legend in my eyes and many other people's eyes. They won't tell the truth, but I'll tell the truth.
Cracker, Dutch or Philly, and Chief with the gangsters. I stay with a lady.
She stayed with a lady. They making me crazy.
And I spray on them babies in the face till they hate me. I'm making them crazy, and they like it when I do it, yeah. Like when I move it, yeah. Like when I work it. Like,
I say icy on purpose, like icy preservers. More than likely,
I'm the nicest you heard of. Yeah. I'm moving. She's moving.
Hey.
We moving.
Hey.
Stop moving.
Hey.
Shots bruise them.
Chill. 2 more for Cam for taking over the rock.
You're still jabbing Jay. And I believe this song was old. I do believe this song was old.
Sure.
I think this song was old for sure. And if I had to guess, maybe 03.
Okay.
Maybe beginning of 03.
Yeah.
But you're still jabbing it. And I'm pretty sure they didn't put this on any tape because they were like, you gotta stop jabbing Jay.
I mean, at this point, you're kind of gone. We're going to talk about what happens a week after Purple Haze, but at this point, it's like, he's not coming back, right? We're good.
No, it was literally. Well, yeah, it was. It was top of 05 that he did it.
A week after Purple Haze drops, Jay goes, you know what?
I'm back.
Not only am I back, I'm taking over Def Jam. And they had to be like, bro, what? That had
Still
to be the most confusing thing in the world.
But we'll get to that at the end of this.
Yeah.
Still listening to gangster music. How them gangsters do it. Shorty came to do it. I bang with the 5. I see hating eyes. You waiting to die. Like, wait, why is he waiting to die? I pray for you guys. Hate to keep wasting your lives. Love to keep baking the pie. Scrape for the scrapes off the side.
You can love it. Chill.
You can hate it. Chill. You can want it. Chill. Hey. I'm Barry Roof in the game. Beige Coop in the lane. State troopers that came. Damn, he's moving again. Hey. I'm a better child. You a pedophile. The framing of I'm a better child, you're a pedophile would actually frame him as the child that the pedophile wants. Do you understand what he's doing here? He says
that might have been 3D chess.
He said I'm a better child and you're a pedophile. Like, doesn't that mean that you're the guy that he wants to?
That might have been 3D chess. Who was he talking about?
Yeah, right.
Let's think about it. I got throw head around. My whole
throw head around. They DTPs, deep throat professionals.
I was like, why do you do Ludacris like that? Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Obviously, it's not a diss, but if anybody just tries to use that on DTP, come on now.
Well, T.I. might have used it. We talked about that this year too. My DIPs, we so professional. Got weed, coke, and ecstasy. Leaned dope and wet to sell. We blow jaws of the dang. And Bob Marley was wake. Real shot this. Fuck you for to say. I'm moving. Y'all losing. Hey, if you ever wanted to set up Jewels as like the next up, is this dedicating 5 minutes to your album that you listened to and the second song?
I would have had a better choice.
Of songs, hell yes.
Yes, yeah. There probably were a lot more better Jewel songs you would have chosen.
Even Cam's verse here, it's like if this was your first kind of listen to Purple Haze, you'd be like, what did I get into here? Like what exactly? Because Cam's verse alone is just a redo of Dipset Anthem. And it's like, What were y'all thinking with this?
Cam's verse was still killing me too. He's like, I'm on South Side of Chicago looking for a real hoe. I don't see a touchdown, arms up, field goal. Got some ill goal, diamonds that still low. Little dick, you a dickhead, nah, dildo. That's crazy. But I chilled. Dildo, I'm furious.
But I chill though, piping in the range, all this ice and I'm ashamed. Look like lightning in the chain. Cha-ching. Who was the first who moved with their fam? Who? Ask you, tattoos on their hand. Slang all the white. Who? Cruise with the tan. Who? Pink on their bike. Who? Blue when they band. Yellow in his ear. Who? Steam on the rocket. Who? Purple in the air. Who? Green in his pocket. Come on, man.
I ain't dissing you, dog. I'm just missing you. Get the R. Kelly tape. We'll see how we piss on you. Big Chappelle joke at the time. Season 1 of Chappelle Show.
We were still making jokes about
it? Oh, absolutely. We did not give a shit about this until... I'm not going to say Surviving. Surviving was what, 2018?
10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years later.
Surviving was what, 2018, 2019, I want to say. I think around maybe like 10 years ago, like 2015. Because I think even at the time, like 08, 09, even when Flex was like, y'all still talking to this dude that's talking about how old are we talking about? The Torre interview was like, what, 15 years ago or so?
Yeah. And how old we talking interview?
The how old we talking interview. He disses R. Kelly again in Grand Theft Auto when he brings him up in on the radio station. He did. I'm touching the little one.
Actually, Funk Flex is actually like
he was there from day one.
He was seeing clearly.
Nah, I'm not rocking.
He was seeing clearly for sure.
Yeah.
But that's the first song. Then we move into Get Down, which is another introspective track where you don't really hear a lot from Cam. It's like you listen to this album and it's so bittersweet, Mark. It's like you listen to it just like, damn, like this is really the end.
Yeah.
And it's him penning the end of this era.
Roc-A-Fella, you know what I gave y'all everything I had. They're all on the tapes. Now we're gonna get one official one out of the way.
Was this Cam's? Was this Cam's John Cena?
Oh, this would have been his John. Oh, I hope. No, was this him tapping out? J.R. Rock smiling and tapping? Nah, Cam, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Cam tapping out the Rock, man.
Nah, hell nah. Because diplomats gonna have their own issues, and that shit is.
Yeah, we're gonna
put the gun in my chest.
One day we're gonna get to those issues with Dipset for sure. We're gonna have to.
Do we have to? This is too many, bro. I can't.
Get Down's a great song.
So now we're listening to an amazing Marvin Gaye. I get down. You never said we gonna get down. You
never said we couldn't get down, man.
Shit. Get down. I called this shit about 5 years ago. Never said we couldn't get down. Dipset all day, every day, man.
Freaky Be Homo 7.
Freaky Be Homo 7 was correct. 07?
07, nigga.
I was like, damn.
He did come home and he was Supermaning on that car. Like this video. Watch it. It's on YouTube still.
And what was the first thing Zeke did? Hey, Wayne, you want to come through real quick? Wayne said, okay, my leather's so soft, but don't think I AR. That was another big salute.
Oh, man. Remember? I'm the man in respect.
Remember?
Santana was next. Now it's not Texas checks and fancy collects. I want his wrist, fist, whole hand, jam with baguettes. Post for the cameraman. Me and Santana, man. Word to my grandma. He want bad mama jamma. Damn. This verse hurt because of the way they fell out, too.
Yeah. It all sucks. Could you imagine hearing this at the verses? As much as sorry, trigger warning for Dipset fans that might be listening. I said the V word.
Don't talk about the verses, bro.
My fault.
You see Cam brought up the verses a couple weeks ago talking about he didn't want to do it.
I was like, Cam, stop it, bro.
I was like, you think?
Yeah, stop it, bro.
You pulled up. He was in a lawn chair.
In a lawn chair while Jimmy and Joel was like, all right, fuck it. I'm ready. Not ready. Come on, bro. We all watched it.
Oh man, I've been through a head of freight for the bottom. DC, nah, would have been a sniper in Harlem. That's why I throw some dough to my Cody from Kosovo. He said Kosovo, not Kosovo. Help me get the overflow. Shh, no one's supposed to know. But she laid me out like the prime minister. 1,000 grams of dope, smells like Heinz vinegar. That was a lot to linger, but to the top I bring her. When it came to dope, I always copped the fingers. Money missing, oh shit, almost chopped the fingers.
Since that's when they said, oh shit, he's not a singer. That's what it took.
Oh, he don't just rap.
Yeah.
Fuck the rap, fuck the movies, fuck Siskel and Ebert. The pistols I squeeze it, missiles if needed.
Killer, come on, man. That part right there.
I'ma spit my cake. Remember, Jim, we getting out of 5/8. Now chef's fries.
United States Swiss accountants, I'm gonna show you how to wire a cake. And we from BBO. Now you a CEO, director, VO, your own album. Here we go. That's my man. Anytime I holla with me. We shared chicken sandwiches. They was $1.50. Budget $7. Nickel bag and white owl. And hope the chicken sandwich lasts through the night, child. Come on, damn. A chicken sandwich for the night?
You know the picture of the white boy who like, what song will make you do this? What song will make you do this?
Yeah, they're asking that? Yeah.
This song will make me do that. This song will make me do that. Come on, man.
We ain't care. We ain't sleep. We was night owls. Insomniac is our lifestyles compatible. Magical. Pop's gone. Shit tragical.
Moms don't miss you. My house is where the addicts chill. I'm like a teacher. I need me a sabbatical. It's not irrational. I grew up radical. And all you shook.
I brought all my crooks.
Fuck you R&B niggas. Zeke sing all the hooks. And he really did. He really did.
I mean, Jaheim was a little bit down the album. I'm like,
well, maybe he didn't clear his song.
At the time, McCann was pissed.
Maybe he didn't clear. Yeah, maybe he didn't clear. This does sound like it was recorded recently, though.
Yeah,
this does, or recently to that point.
Tito and Brick, yes, come again. They came so the rain when I had a stomach pain.
What else?
Hi, I'm Mizzle. From a heroin addict, cokehead, crack fiend.
Man, if Killer had it, I tried it. I itched, he scratched.
Yo,
no homo. So, okay, two things here. Cam alluding to a song IBS that he would reveal that he had IBS, I guess a year or 2 years from now.
On Killer Season, on 06, yeah.
And I don't think anybody knew that he was going through that.
No, I don't think so.
That was an allusion to the fact that he had IBS.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was more to that song because it definitely ended before it was over. But this is one of the last projects that has skits.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the last big projects that I can remember that had skits.
Characters that were part of the album.
Yeah. And you have Mizzle here, who is a white crackhead.
Yep. From a heroin addict.
I don't want to spend too much time on Mizzle because he has several skits
come on.
here.
We got to learn the story of Mizzle.
Mizzle is just he's the host, if you will, of the Purple Haze album.
Yeah.
An addict that Cam was serving him, and he's just throughout the album.
And he just says, Cam brings out the best in me. He said, if you rap, you better spit that shit.
That shit.
Then you better sell that shit.
If you steal, don't rob a store, rob the stash house. George, there's 200 bricks in there, stupid. That's what he told George, man. If you're selling nickels and dime, you're nickel and diamond. Get your weight on you like that fat bitch Della Reese.
God bless that.
Yo, I don't know. You all know what that means, man, but I know what this means. You get high,
all the way.
You sniff coke, fuck it. Smoke crack. Don't stop there. If you smoke crack, shoot dope. If you shoot dope, sniff meth. He had all that shit there for sale, man. Funny motherfucker.
And then,
boy,
the life-changing moment. The life-changing moment. If I were to ever, I think I legit might. I've never heard Killer Cam live. I think I might tear up if I ever heard Killer Cam live.
It's no lie, one of the greatest songs that's ever been recorded in human history. It's Killer Cam.
Did you also know? I did not know until I started doing research for this project. Did you know this song started Rap Genius?
No, I didn't.
It is the first song to ever be annotated on Genius.
That's funny.
If you look on Genius and you look up Killer Cam, they're like, oh yeah, we were all Dipset stands and we wanted to impress Cam and we went to go meet him. So we annotated Killer Cam and we
That's so
we
funny.
Showed him. I did not know that. This is from 04. I'm sure they would have had to annotate it in 05.
If you were someone who didn't know or weren't familiar, you probably heard this song for the first time back in the day during the Get 'Em Girls Killer Cam video, which premiered on New Year's Day on BT.
Yep.
Uncut. I was watching that night. Video came on. Cam comes up. This is iconic. He has the Dipset coat on, lifts up from God knows where, the Cody Vader.
Yeah, from the Cody verse.
The Cody Rhodes.
That was definitely the Cody. Actually, matter of fact, Cody, you rap bastard. You stole that from Cam?
From Cam and the Eagle.
And he stole the Americana. What?
Stole
it. Cody, nah, bro. I'm starting to see it.
Pink Range Rover, pink coat, all of this.
That coat sits in Drake's house somewhere, I think.
Yes, it does. I want to chains too, I believe.
And the chains?
Yeah, chains too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go and watch this video after we do this. But
classic.
Kill it. Bases loaded. Zeke on first. Santana on second. Jim on third.
One of the best uncredited features as well. Opera Steve. I always thought this was a woman on like a sample. I'm like, no, this is a dude named Steve.
He was signed to Terror Squad.
It was signed to Terror Squad. Okay.
Yeah,
if you look at the Showtime at the Apollo performance of Killer Cam, Opera Steve is right next to him. Hair laid beautifully, hitting the notes exactly how it sounds.
I think he had a TS chain on there too. If I want to remember, one of these performances he had a TS chain on. He was signed there. The thing about Killer Cam right now, Mark, is that we would just recite this whole song.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I can probably do this eyes closed.
With the goons I spar, staying two with mine. She like, damn, this the realest since Kumbaya. Killer Cam, my lord, still the man with the plan. I'm all board. Now bitches they wanna new to me, niggas they wanna two to me. Hooligan and hooligan maneuvers nothing new to me. Dog girl from the land of grind, pan grandma dime. Not toes or MC when I say hammer time. Beef I hammer mine when I get my hands on nines. If I had a Bama line, corduroy camel shine, canary burgundy. I call them lemon red. Yellow diamonds in my ear, call them lemon head, end up dead, ice like Winnipeg, gemstone, flintstones, you can say I'm friends with Fred. You want happy, scrappy? I got Pataki on me, bitches say I'm tacky, daddy, rains like Laffy Taffy. Come on, this is easy.
If you've never felt the bass, the feeling of the bass just in your body, I don't know what you have, whether it's in your car, in your apartment, anything with a subwoofer. If there's been it's like an old meme. It's like a super old meme. They show like the hundreds of speakers will be the first song that you ever play. It's Killer Cam every single time.
Yeah, I think it would create a crack in the ground of the earth.
It might.
And we fall through it.
It's worth it,
and it's worth dying for this.
It's worth it.
It really is worth it.
By all means, if the first verse is so embedded in our brains because. Between J5 and I'm sure after that Get 'Em Girls video, only the first verse plays on that Killer Cam part. I had that video downloaded on Kazaa and ran that part back
over and over again.
Snippet
culture.
Yeah.
Literally the original version, snippet culture. A perfect song. A mission statement for who Cam'ron is, was, and forever will be. Is this song? Yo, I'm from where Nicky Barnes got rich as fuck. Rich and they hit the kitchens, then we pitching up.
Rob bass, Mace, Dougie Fresh, switch it up.
Crack the rap. I do both. Who the fuck tradition up?
Come on, man.
So I parked in the tollway zone, Chrome. I don't care. I call throwaway homes.
Killer.
Welcome to Harlem, where you welcome to problems. Off of furlough, fellas get pardons. Them niggas who we bang stood up like Pootie Tang. Soon as a stoolie sang, that's when the toolie sang. Bang, bang. Thing from that movie ring. Snap, crack, jewelry bling. Flapjack, ooey brain, clack, coolie ring, bad rap, cuties cling, ass cat, put him in the river, I'm the sushi king, and I'm gonna keep it fresh, let the fish eat your flesh, yes sir, please get flesh, just say he's the best. And these are people who said he couldn't rap. Bro, Cam'ron is one of my top 5 favorite rappers of all time, bro. He's a GOAT.
By all means.
He's a fucking GOAT.
By all means. I don't care what else he does after this. There's like 2 or 3 projects I have to catch up with Cam. I'll listen to every Cam project if I have a chance to.
Absolutely. Well, no, but
you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna listen to it. You're not gonna listen to it.
I like to leave my memories here. I'll go to Killer Season, but the one with Get It in Ohio, I can't do it. We're too
Crime
far.
Pays?
We're too far past.
Crime Pays is.
We started to notice that he was a journeyman at that point.
Tough journeyman. He had to re-up. He had to give Vado. Even they had a little bit of a spark between Cam and Vado. I'm not gonna completely hate. Listening to him now is just like you kind of accept it that. Not only has his voice changed within 20 years, but also like his flow is completely slowed down compared to what he was doing in the 90s. You would think that he could jump on Notorious Thugs and fucking kill it right now. 2026, all due respect, Cam's a legend, a forever legend in my eyes. Notorious Thugs might whip his ass, but it's still legendary to be able to hear from him at this time.
All right, so you're here. Purple Haze, the album. You ready? Roll that shit. Like that shit. Now smoke that shit. Now get ready for the drama, bitch. Now if you had the bullshit version of Purple, that shit was bitch. It's supposed to go from one seamlessly. This is one of the greatest epic intros to a song ever. Leave Me Alone Part 2. Now this is some deep lore for you. Old Smack DVD. Dipset volume. When they were in Miami. And Jim Jones is outside. He's rapping this song.
Oh,
this is the song in
were they in the
Dipset
car
Miami.
At that time?
They were outside the car, outside in Miami. It looks like they were on Collins.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is outside singing the GS4, the GS3,
the
GS4
line. Wow.
This song for sure was 03.
Old as hell.
No, it was old, but it was 03 during what I believe is when the issue started.
Yeah.
With them and Roc-A-Fella. But Leave Me Alone Part 2, they, like we said, they love a good sequel.
Yeah.
This was a sequel to Leave Me Alone Part 1. From Come Home With Me.
Nasty beat. Is DJ Nasty? Yeah, Nasty Beat Makers.
This is one of the shed a tear. Killer Kevin, Leave Me Alone Part 2. Mark, what could you even describe this as?
I don't understand how you can hear this and say he doesn't rap.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'd be like, move, bitch, get out the way, because I move bricks, get out the way. 2 clips I get out to play, and few chips I get out to spray. It's more than shrimps. It's more than shrimps. It's whores and pips. The difference in our crimes, yours attempts. Attempt burglary, attempt theft. You just begun. I'm Grand Theft Auto, racketeering, larceny, conspiracy, murder one. Electric chair, I don't deserve the fun. But I get the dope shit, I might splurge on one.
I was like,
I was like, I ran this shit.
What are we about to do with this electric chair?
Because Leave Me Alone Part 2 was the one song people were begging to be on this album from the Smack DVD.
Yeah.
Dipset and Miami clips. Most spread around clips on the early internet at that time had this song on there. It was in none of the mixtapes. It was not seen anywhere until it got to this
They
album.
didn't stick it on no Purple City joints or anything like that. And mind you speaking of 2003 internet, not too many rappers can claim to have the internet cult fan base like Cam did in 2003, 2004.
It rivals what we see today.
Yeah.
And in a lot of different fan bases. It rivals what we see today. Literally, they had stands.
Yeah.
Before a stand was okay to have, Dipset had stands. Hello, I'm one of them.
Black, white, New York, down south, Texas, West Coast.
Mark, especially down south because of the love that they showed down south, like all the time. That's why I'm in Virginia. That's where we're hearing it at.
Absolutely.
I want to go to fucking verse 3.
Is this Feed Me Dame, Feed Me New York?
Yeah.
Yes, this I mean, one of the best verses on Purple Haze entirely.
If not the best verse on here. I spend days on Kawasaki's, nights with Lewinsky. He's still bringing up the...
I would do. You know what? I
used to drop Lewinsky off at the White House all the way up to here.
Holla at me, Bill.
You got to believe it because he keeps saying it. But I'm like the Iceman Michael Kuklinski. I style in New York, Apollo my fork, the dips, consulted by the son of Malachi York. Doggy, because I push weight. Plus I push tapes. Goddamn, I'm starving and I just ate. I wouldn't say I'm Nina with the Carter. I'm more like the playing in the Little Shop of Horrors. But I don't say feed me Seymour. I say feed me Dave, feed me Leo. Millions. Epic. They used to feed me detours. Roc-A-Fella, they feed me C4s. The way I blew up, the VS just soar. You GS3 up GS4. You in the Lexus, I'm in a Gulfstream 4. Up in the sky on a Gulfstream tour. You want beef, we'll start a Gulfstream war. Lay your ass down on God's green floor.
Come on, man. We playing golf in the
Gulf of New Mexico. The cost to be the boss, you gotta respect it, ho. My gas game, you gotta respect it, though. I swear to God, you think I'm working for Texaco. And your section, no. Any day test could blow. Hit him from neck to toe, and I come deck your hoe. Come on, man.
Talking toe. Whoa, smoking dust.
Whoa, fuck with us. No. Get your head bust.
Get your head bust. Fuck around, doggy. Get your head bust.
This is one of the greatest songs of all time, okay?
Come on, man.
It only gets better from here.
Oh, absolutely.
Right after this, first single, really like the fourth single. Really like the fourth single. We got about 100. We're really about the fourth single.
Got about 100.
But back to that third verse, Epic talking about his time at Sony. He used to feed him detours, to give him the runaround.
Yeah.
Roc-A-Fella, feed him C4, GS3, GS4. Like this is pointing to the fact that like he's really talking about what he's been through to get here. This is really the narrative of, I would say, 99 to 2002, 2003 for Cam'ron. Unbelievable. And at this point, I take it as him looking at himself and being like, I cannot believe this life I'm living right now based off of these last couple of years. I wasn't supposed to even fucking be here. And then you have this song where it's like, yo, like I'm gonna GS3.
Yeah, because mind you, this is technically the sophomore album for Roc-A-Fella, but this is fourth album.
This is fourth album.
It's fourth album.
And he's hotter than ever.
Yeah, exactly. SDE, I mean, his cult fans love SDE from the classics that are on there. And of course, Confessions of Fire, I'm sure, you know,
has his fans.
Yeah, fans from the 90s have their fans as well, because that's just nostalgic for them. But this is now 4 albums deep. This is the biggest that he's ever been. So this is now like 6 years of grinding back to where he is right now.
Yeah, and he's hotter than ever before. So really great song. Next up, Down and Out, featuring Kanye West, but not produced by Kanye West. Brian All Day Miller. Produced this. One of Kanye's, what could you say, like one of his greatest like co-producers, one of his favorite ghost producers.
Yeah, what do they call it? Ghost producers. Ghost producers.
Because a lot of shit that he would make, they thought that Kanye made. Because I think I want to say Brian All Day Miller did the Uncasa intro on Diplomatic Immunity. I think that was All Day too.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
I think that was All Day Miller too.
When you have Cam screaming, "Yo, Kanye, go looking," like, that's Kanye, right?
It's almost like it was like the Jordan Peele presents type shit, where it's like, no, he didn't actually direct this one. Yeah, it was somebody else. Down and Out is kind of a quintessential Cam'ron single. This single is as mainstream as this album gets. Yeah, like this is as main. Like these first 5-6 songs are not singles at all. They were like pure, like the street underground shit that they were making on mixtapes. This is a single. I don't think Cam to this day has had a single like this since.
If I had to think,
it's Oh Boy and then this, or quintessential like Cam'ron singles.
Yeah, if I had to think, what would be the biggest one since Down and Out? There was nothing on Killer Season.
It ain't Cookies and Apple Juice.
Oh, don't do Cookies and Apple Juice. I mean, you should do Cookies and Apple Juice like that, but let's not do Cookies.
I don't think he's had one. I don't think he had one after that.
Wet Wipes doesn't count.
No.
Suck It or Not doesn't count.
Suck It or Not? I'll give
Suck
you
It
that
or Not.
I'll give you Suck It or Not.
Suck It or Not. I feel like Suck It or Not.
Because of Wayne.
I mean, that is true.
Those are his 3. It's 4. Oh Boy, Hey Ma, same album. Down and Out, and Suck It or Not. Those are his 4.
What about
Dipset Anthem? I don't count that as just him.
As far as just groups. Yeah. What about him and Vado? You wouldn't do Speaking in Tongues?
I don't think that was like as big as like it wasn't as big as
Suck It. I mean,
it wasn't as big as Suck It or Not.
I mean, you know, depending on the New York dancers, they might have something to say, because when that beat drop and you hear that bond,
but I'm talking about hits, man.
We're talking
about hits, man.
Okay, we can talk.
Speaking of Tongue ain't really a hit.
Speaking of Tongue, they really. I'm about to actually go look while you talk about Down and Out. We're gonna look at Cam'ron's biggest singles.
It has to be. It literally has to be Down and Out or Oh Boy. Oh Boy probably takes it though.
Let's see.
Oh Boy definitely went triple platinum.
So here's his albums. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's see.
Horse and Carriage.
Horse and Carriage was 41. I'll give you Horse and Carriage. Horse and Carriage was 41. Wow.
I'll give you Horse. It was a different time.
Okay. Oh Boy's number 3, and Hey Ma's number 2. Down and Out is number 94 on the hot. Wow. Okay.
Oh, no push.
And nothing since then. Wow.
Yeah.
Suck It or Not didn't even chart. But it was 62 on US R&B hip hop.
He was independent.
Oh, that's true too. So. Yeah. Oh, Let Me Know did number 2 on US Rap. Okay. So yeah, Hey Ma is his biggest single. Is his biggest single. It's a platinum single. Wow, nothing else went platinum.
It's tough. It's. I mean,
it was a much different time back then too.
He's so underground, and I'll give it to, like, as far as Down and Out, I feel like he got more popping later on in his career.
Yeah.
But in terms of like when it came out, it got literally no push. It came out like the week before the album came out.
I forgot about Knock Knock. Who's there? Killer Cam. Killer who? Killer Cam. That was number 18 on the hot. I wouldn't even expect that.
Yeah, I mean, but again, street mergers are legislated. The nerve I never hated. Murders premeditated. Observe I hesitated. Observe. Cock and spray hit you from a block away. Drinking sake on a Suzuki. We on Osaka Bay. Hey, playing soccer. Stupid stay in a sucker's place. Pluck your ace. Take your girl. Fuck her face. I'm like, all right. I mean, on your single, bro.
With Killer.
I mean, best part of this song is I approached her. Hi boo. Hi you. You a stewardess good, ma. I fly too.
Hey man. Sometimes you gotta.
And then even in the same verse, Harlem Shake. Nah, I'm Harlem shaking the weight, shaking the bake, shake the jakes,
kill you, shoot the funeral up, or
Harlem shake at your wake. Like, come on.
One of my favorite lines on this was touch me, tease me when Case with this shit. You don't know about cases I get. Court case, briefcase, suitcase, cases of Chris. Ow. They trying to say he down.
Great song.
Niggas saying he down, but I'm still confused. They coochie's the juicest, but you know.
Just chalked it up to his jaw still being fucked up.
Is that because of the jaw? Okay, well we'll take we'll account it to the wire.
Let's go into Harlem Streets.
Oh, beautiful Christmas. Another beautiful Christmas record.
This sampled,
Let me bring it down, man.
This sample Hill Street Blues, old TV show from back in the day.
What is it with Cam?
Cam loves old TV shows, bro.
When on Diplomats Volume 5, they rapped over Sesame Street. It's one of the highest songs you will ever hear.
We some gangsters.
Haze and days.
Talking about fucking Sesame Street gangsters. What else did he rap over? ESPN halftime song.
ESPN halftime song. Why do I feel like there was a Golden Girls record? I don't think there was.
There might have been.
I'm trying to think. Was there a Golden?
They sampled anything though.
They sampled. Well, obviously, Yayo Man is a Scarface. Yayo Man is a Scarface sample.
Harlem Streets is yet another introspective. This is an album full of introspection.
Yeah, all you see is the snow coming down when this song comes out. All you do is just talking about Harlem in these past 6-7 years. Come on, man. Sure. It's a dynamite to the rhino type. Why don't I find your site?
What's one of my favorite
lines on Harlem Streets?
Well, everybody like Cam got the recipe now. Not the three girls. It got to be Destiny's Child. He definitely this was his Red Rose White Ceiling. He definitely said that before.
Cam definitely keeps the Red Rose White Ceiling.
He definitely was recycling these lines on it. But I think this was from an old song. I just can't remember which one it was from.
Okay.
Because at the end he says, the chorus alone is the losing weight chorus.
Yeah, I feel like I got no money if I'm moving weight. My last base pump when I'm gonna do this year. Cabo Cavalier.
Yeah, he just remixed it. Airs. So I guess you could say this is like
another
losing weight part 4 at this point. Part 3.
Part 2 is already on SDE. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wow.
Like it's part 4, and then losing weight part 3 is on Come Home With Me, right?
Is that where it's on?
It's with
Jewels.
SDE.
Oh, it's Jewels. The first losing weight is on SDE. Part 2 is on Come Home With Me.
Jewels, and this is the third
this
one.
Would be part 3.
It's just called Harlem Streets.
Yeah.
So this is definitely another remix of that. But another great song. And then we get Rude Boy, another skit. Yo, is this Cam'ron? Yo, who is this? Yo, what the pluck out you mean? Who is this? Yo, brethren, where around here you fuck me pum pum star? Yo, pum
Cam starts laughing. The craziest part was, who's your pum pum dog?
Who's your pum pum dog? Yo, brethren, don't tell me you good star that pussy, my pussy for Lee. Yo, you better watch. And then he's like, who the fuck is you talking about? Yeah. Who is you talking about?
And then says immediately, you know what? Kiss my ass, blood clot. And that infuriated it. Yeah, infuriated. Get off the bitch dick, man.
Get off the bitch dick, man. Fuck the bitch, man.
On my dick anyway. Well, they call me a bit of my dick on my dick, Ross. Yo, brethren, Rude Boy shot does not play. And he goes, wait. Rude Boy shot us.
Rude Boy shot us. First your Rude Boy shot. Why is it first your Rude Boy shot?
You done seen shot doesn't call me with this Jamaican shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Well, then fuck off, boy. Watch where your fuck up things are pop, brethren. He's like, you get the fuck out of here. Just hangs up.
Then we get to what I think is probably a skip here. Not gonna lie.
Is it dun 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 dun? Oh yeah,
it's girls.
I always
had a video, by the way. Also, definitely had a video.
Made sure to put J.R. Ryder in the front and center in the video. Remember?
Boy, they were shoving J.R. in the front. Like,
got to make sure J.R. Ryder got his looks.
J.R. had no camera presence. He looked scared every time you put a camera in front of this guy.
Just a random haul. All he wanted to do was rap.
I don't think he had the magnetic energy that like Jewels did.
Nah.
Back in the day.
No.
And I think they wanted another Jewels, and it wasn't clicking.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be that guy. He just wanted to rap, get hard punchlines off. At the time, a lot of people were like, oh my God, is it Banks? Is it Fab? Is it Cassidy? He just wanted to be included in that group, which, I mean, he had
Jay Mills.
Oh yeah, Jay Mills. He had his moments. But
who's the other nigga in D Block?
Styles?
No, the young boy in D Block.
J Hood?
J Hood.
I wasn't giving J Hood no props. When that nigga J Hood was dragging the fucking chain through the street, I was like, oh, you're a rap bastard. That's crazy. The D Block chain in the middle of the street? That's crazy. Not even Jim did that. Jim wouldn't dare do that. And he went on Rap City with 50.
The Dipset chain is very respected, brother.
If I would have seen anybody dragging a Dipset chain through the street and I'm walking by and I'm seeing it, that would have been a... What the fuck is that?
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at all the diamonds.
Girls is not one of my favorite songs.
I always felt that it was Snake Bit knowing Cam, like, this is a pretty bad flip of Cyndi Lauper. I would assume he probably would have wanted. He
would have wanted but this is where the bad sample starts come in.
Yeah.
Purple Haze is notorious for running into sample issues. We talked about this with Diplomatic Immunity with the chain samples. Didn't happen as badly there as it does here. I think pretty much it starts from here onward. With the sample, the bad sample redos, I think maybe like the worst we've ever seen with the bad sample is Killer Season for sure. Had really bad sample flips.
When they killed, he tried to play me.
Yeah, he tried to play me like crazy, and then Crime Pays had really bad sample flips too.
That is true.
But it kind of starts here. But when you lose like the sample clearance department at your label, that's kind of what happens. Like he was the independent, but
it would have sucked. The only part that I would have wanted to quote on here is one of the wildest lines of all time. I was just about to give.
If Rat was head, if Rat was head, she could be Twista, and then the
that
ad-lib
is one of the wildest lines of all time.
Then the ad-lib, that's fast.
That is one of the most flagrant lines. If I'm Twista, I'm like, yo, come on, man. You could have called Cam up and be like, really?
What a wild video too. Just again. You could just tell Roc-A-Fella was at the end of their rope. They were like, Cam, let's
just get this over with.
Here's 30,000. Figure out what you're going to do with this.
Yeah, Harlem Streets, way, way better than Girls. If you wanted a verse from Harlem Streets, just that second verse, which ends up being the last verse.
Yep.
Amazing stuff from Cam. I love Harlem Streets a lot. Girls, as you said, a skipper.
It's a skipper. But I mean, we're at like song 10.
We've already covered like 3-4 classics already.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's okay to have a classic, but we're gonna go into another classic portion of the album, which is a girl cursing out Cam. Surprise, surprise.
I'm a chicken head.
Yeah, but I'm a chicken.
I'm a chicken, so I'm gonna act like a chicken. Quack, 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 quack. Whatever the fucking sound they make.
Duck.
That's the duck. See how you chicks do?
You wanna be a chicken or a duck?
Nigga, I want to punch you right in your fucking eye.
I want to punch you so bad, punch you right in your fucking nose.
He's like, where your photo shoot?
Yeah. I'm going to my photo shoot. Oh, on 20th and 4th?
Yeah, don't worry what I'm about to be at.
Swear to God, I'll call every fucking studio and I'll fucking find you. I'll go on my computer right now and get a list, and I swear to God, if I got to find you on my own, then I'll fucking act crazy. Play with me.
Then he said, listen, man.
No, you listen. No, you listen. Stop fucking. Tell me to fucking listen.
Which leads in, if only you would let me in. I know that love, it would begin. If only I could rapture you. I know this love would capture you. Yes. Hey, listen, man.
This is the ghetto soap opera.
Hey, you from Harlem? You already know.
You in the hustler's mission trying to get that baby. Wifey like it 1 minute, next minute she don't, man. You know they home watching Lifetime on the internet. I was getting beef with Lifetime.
Lifetime on the internet.
Lifetime is so fucking funny.
On the internet.
Oh, yeah. Watching Lifetime and then also on the internet. Being on the internet no 4 was not easy.
No, I think he was saying they was watching Lifetime on the internet. Which I'm like, when was that happening?
Is getting RIA is pulling up on your shit ASAP.
When was that happening, bro?
Torrenting Lifetime in 2004? Wild.
Cam was talking about YouTube TV before there was YouTube TV, brother. You're my mommy toy. She was my pride and joy. She would drive the toys, plus ride the boy. To supply the boys, I got a ride from Croy. Yes, a 9 and boy. Wore 5 and boys over the chick shit. I shoot 5 with Roy. Now I load the 4-5, shoot 5 at Roy. Ain't like my job or the guys I employ. Lifestyle I enjoy, but I'm the lives doy.
Turned into Helga Pataki.
Like
randomly into
duh, idiot. A hustler and Cam famous. Your damn anus. I don't know, but I can't change
your
it.
Damn anus. Damn.
Bro, favorite line on this is, looking back at school, arts and crafts, fuck half the staff, beat up half the class. Listen, if they find your teachers, Cam, they about to go to jail.
I was like, not the Dre, though. I had to laugh. Nigga with an attitude. Meet me after math.
Had a half and a half. Now to drink 2 chicks that flip acid fast. The half a tab. You can ask her ass. I would dash and laugh. You after me? Huh? I'm after cash. So essentially this song is about, it's a love song for relationships. It's a love song in only the way that Cam could do a love song.
Yeah.
About not being in love.
Yeah.
Like, or not finding the one that you love, or really being more kind of career oriented, I guess. Yeah. More than
there's too much money out here.
But this it really is like a fly ass song, and this is one of the songs where I'm glad they held on to this and we hadn't heard it because again, remember we got that fucking advanced bootleg. And when we saw this track list and none of the songs were the same, I was like, oh shit, there's like new songs on here. And you see where the budget went to. And Soap Opera is definitely one of my favorite songs that, like, one, we hadn't heard at the time, but two, it was just like, yo, like, there's some actual songs on here that, like, if they got the push, like, I think they could have been a hit, man.
Yeah, good Smokey sample would have been a nice video. I'm sure they would have had some comedic type of, well, Zeke's locked up. I don't know if he can have a comedic video as funny as Hey Ma was with Zeke hitting
not at all.
a look in the video.
But Soap Opera, another great song. Good bounce back from girls for sure. But then we get the OT sketch. Hey, yo, shorty, what's going on? What's poppin'? Oh, shit.
What's up, killer? What's going on?
Hey, I'm about to go out of town. You trying to go with me or what?
How long you going for?
Look, man, that shit don't matter, man. What you going to do? You coming or not?
I got my kids, killer. What's up? What about my kids?
Man, fuck your kids.
Man,
you
fuck your kids.
You coming or not?
Hell yeah, I'm going.
All right, get in, bitch.
Yeah, they grandma could watch them.
You take the trouble. You give for trouble.
I did not realize. I tried to learn something brand new on like every album that I played 10 times over already. I did not remember how fucking strong this bass was smacked.
Yeah, dang. Like they literally just.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. My fucking desk is shaking. I did not remember this.
Mommy all on me because I'm touching the belly. I'm on butter Pirellis. We're purple and yellow. Hello, that's butter and jelly. I flip butter on Sellies. All right in front of the deli. Holly, Lily, the Kelly. Spend all the ones on the telly. And I got hella gear. My earrings is nice. The price, what? 2 townhomes in Delaware. I'm like, that must be cheap already. Like, damn, that's crazy. This is just Cam popping shit.
Yeah, tomato paws looking like tomato sauce. Hip hop beret, I gotta get that yayo off. That's blocks to the Ave. Cops come blocking the Ave. I put Glock in the stash, slabs and tops in the trash. Still stop in the lab, ma. Get them rocks in your ass. The rest, twat in your bag, dag. Hop in the cab. Play you for what? You gonna play yourself. Ain't nobody gonna pay you like it. Pay yourself. And my way to the wealth was SKAK, Mayday, payday, dog. Don't play with your
health.
Mommy, so you open. Jump up, hoping, I'm hoping. Grab a rope and doping. Oral. Choke him and choke him.
Choke
I'm like, all right, a little much.
I flip bundle to bundle. Try to double my double.
At the same time, music
I got bubble. But the cops say I'm looking for trouble. That fire verse. J. Cole and Kanye will flip this 10 years later.
Like 6 years later. Yeah, for Looking for Trouble. Yep. And they did a good job with that too. J. Cole, Big Sean, Kanye. Who else was on that?
I think that was it.
There was one more artist, right? Was 2 Chainz on there?
Was he?
I can't remember. Was 2 Chainz on that record? Was he hanging around with them 2010? I think he was, right?
But I thought 2 Chainz was 2011.
Too early.
Yeah, I think
that might be
he
a
was
little
like
too
2012.
early.
He was like 2012.
Because that was on Cole's one of Cole's tapes. Hold on.
Was it on the?
It wasn't on the warm up. It was on
the warm up?
What's the other joint? How do I not remember? Oh my God. Looking for Trouble. Oh, Friday Night Lights. I'm tripping. Oh, Push was on there.
Oh,
yeah, Push was on there. Yeah. Oh, Inside High. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Okay, there we go. So yeah. But bubble music still
it's still
amazing.
Off. It still rings off. Let's get to the reason that we're here.
Nigga was furious at, oh, this is my shit.
Shut the fuck up, man. You can't see, man. You shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck
We've been riding this car for 5 hours.
That's what you get taking a trip. He told you what the trip was about.
I rock baguettes and hoodies. It's like extra goodie. I couldn't break dance, y'all, or electric boogie. Or was it sex with cookie? Or was it sex and cookie? He said, forget a nookie. Wipe my nose, go get them boogies. I gave the cookie noogies with the girls got known. This is my 2 brim hat.
Call me Sherlock Holmes.
Why was he wearing a 2 brim hat?
Cam is just the most random person.
He was wearing the joint like this.
That might have been his you know, if you're taking trips down south, you gotta be low key.
He wasn't for a fashionista though, bro. He would be dressing like Sir Wellington, bro. He really would be, bro.
If being at the Met Gala in 05 meant as much as it did in 25, I'm sure he would have. Yeah, for sure.
Back then I played for Gauchos, went over to Riverside, Young Life, During Life. We back over to Riverside. Blood played for Stone Gym. That's when I told him and Jim, we ain't balling for real. Where's the Stone Gyms? Where the chrome rims? That's when you changing lanes. Here we changing lane. Gain of spring, change the game, and I'm not naming name, but Kane's fame like Dana Dane's cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
So next for life is the tech
kept us righteous, because just expect the crisis when it's connects and prices. I had to hustle harder, move up my muscle marger. New Jack City, caught me a couple Carters, and that's the word to my father. Sent the bird to my father. Dove love, R.I.P. on his early departure. I'm just merely an author, but I'm purely a baller.
Every Friday, Christine, I creep with Miss Parker.
Hey, this ship's and close, so we can get with the motto.
All of the real.
And hit the strip with the dip, we set the blow. Pause. Now you know
all of the reasons why we chase the dog.
And then when Ken said, "Killer, I'm that nigga, man." Bro, that's how I would have walked out the studio too, out the booth. Like, hey, I'm not that nigga, man. I spit that shit. This song is amazing. Okay, one of the everyone flips reasons. Okay, everyone flips reasons. Yep. I put Cam's reasons as at least one of the top.
One of the top ones.
Yeah, one of the top reasons flips.
I mean, I appreciate Jaheim coming back. Like, hey man,
I know it didn't work out with Lord.
Yeah,
You know.
Lord, you know. I mean, y'all did me a solid with the Fabulous remix.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was on
remember
that.
when they came on Just Last Night? They don't hate on us. We're fabulous. I was like, God, I gotta get on Purple Haze. So
oh man, but then we get another Mizzle skit on the block.
Oh, this is when he.
Yo, come in, man. You 5-0 man. You 5-0 man. Shockingly shocked that Jimmy was on his album this late on the album. Usually he's in there earlier, but Jim makes his first appearance on this and Dope Man, which is just okay. So Dope Man was originally, remember when it was a rumor that Dipset got robbed
in LA during the All-Star
There was
weekend.
A completely different sample to this song. This is the same song as that. It was How I Get Robbed in Cali, I Be With Cali Thugs. It's a different version. It's a different version. I think it's called Cali Love. Hold on, let me
on
see.
Any of the Dips tapes? I remember
it was on a Funk Flex tape. Let me
on a Funk Flex tape. Because I remember Volume 5, the beginning of Volume 5, he's like, "Oh, and for y'all who thinks I got robbed my jewelry, please look at me." Yeah, you hit one of those, and he's like, "Oh man, okay." So he clearly confirms it.
Let me see if I can find. Oh, here we go. Is this it? This shit is the original version of the song.
Let's see. I highly doubt they're going to pull us for this, so we're going to put the audio up there.
Black is out. Same verse.
You know what's funny? I kind of like the NWA flip more than I do.
I like this flip
better. You like this one better?
But this song was quickly rushed out to mixtapes, literally like a week later. But this Dope Man is just this song, same Jim verse, same Cam verse, just has a chorus.
Amazing Jim verse, by the way.
Yeah, I think Jim got Cam on this.
Hey man, I'm just gonna throw my hands up. 04 was On My Way to Church. We got On My Way to Church a little bit earlier in the summertime. Yeah. He had his own mixtapes. Has one of the best songs in 04 with Certified Gangsters remix. That literally sets the line for the game. He's about to have a crazy month next month after this project.
Yeah, and then they're already fucking with Game here. Only thing different about this song to that version that we just played is there's a third verse. And Cam has a third verse on here. He added a third verse on here. But this was originally another song here. So again, something else taken from the mixtapes that they put on here, and it worked. Game was around at the very least. He's in the Certified Gangsters video. A couple months before this comes out. Certified Gangsters, another amazing Dipset video. Like this is when the Cali obsession. Remember there was like just one period of rap where it was just a Cali obsession. It starts here. It starts with Dipset.
Yep, he definitely held it down Game definitely held it down as far as like that tie between Game, and the Diplomats. Oh man, it's just a 100 out of 10 Game verse. Yeah, Jim was amazing. Cam was great.
Yeah, Jim had the pigtails in. Yep. He was fully gang banging.
I can't let y'all slander Jim, man. I'm sorry.
He was full gang banging. What do they call him? What was the name they had for him this year? Tenure.
Tenure? Tenure? I thought you were talking about YN. Wasn't it a YN something?
Tenure citizen, bro.
Don't do that, bro. Listen, man. First of all, Jim Jones, if you have not played At the Church Steps, the sequel to On My Way to Church. Great album. Don't let them tell you it's bad.
Jim has some good albums in the 10s, in the 2010s.
I'm telling you, Jim has joints.
He does,
it's
I mean, we gotta do
Harlem Diary of Summer?
Yeah, Harlem Diary of the Summer. We got to do Harlem Diary of the summer.
Now that Max is home, we do Harlem Diary of the summer.
We got to do Harlem Diary of the summer next year. Nah, the intro, bro. That was my college, like my going to Miami album, bro. Yeah. That was when Miami was where you had to go,
and
bro.
mind you, when you're talking about Jay, this is around the time Jim hopped on Dear Summer and
said, "About to start slapping Jay."
When your old ass supposed to be I was like, Jim, this is a tough stretch. This is a tough stretch. But then when Harlem Diary of Summer came out, I was like, oh, he might not be playing. Oh shit. And on top of that, he had Max coming. Or had Max with him. Stack was coming. Yeah. Mel Matrix was coming.
Bird Gang was out there because remember Cam had disappeared.
Yeah,
he pretty much disappeared. Yeah. But next song on this album, Family Ties, which is a lift from Diplomat Volume 2. Chicken or Egg Situation. I don't know what came first. Chicken or Egg Situation. The original version of the song, I don't know if it was this version was first or the Diplomat version was first. It had 40 cal on it.
It did. I forgot.
And only had one Cam verse, which was, I believe, the the second verse.
Oh, the
Yeah.
From the back of the cop ride to black on black when we cop rides. I will not hide my hot thighs.
Dick on the nose, now she's cockeyed. Like, come on.
But now the first verse is super classic.
I got that pimp talk. You hang out with a
pimps collide.
It's a pimp in my ride.
No need to pimp the ride.
It's in the pimp camp. Pimp limp, pimp stance. Pimp slap a slim trim. Order steak, shrimp scam. OKKK. You good gay.
I was like, is that a little scrappy dance? He didn't do anything.
No, I don't think he was disascribed because they had just been around each other, or he was working with Lil Jon at the time. So
that reminds me. That's not even the wildest. Every time I think of Lil Scrappy and I think of that OKKK, I think of when Childish Gambino said, white hood, OKKK. I was like, yo. That shit had me dying laughing. I think he said that on Sweatpants or something like that. I was dying laughing.
Again, this could be a skipper for you. I think this is a skip for me.
I don't skip Family Ties. It's a little bit long.
No, I don't skip. I skip the next song.
It's a little bit long because when that hook comes on, we in a zone. I still just like to stand by. We on alone. We gotta make the drums cry. Dipset.
I would skip it back in the day. On my re-listen, I did it.
Okay.
I'll give you that. My re-listen, I did it.
Man, come on, man. Fuck Harry and Bush, you should vote for me.
I skipped these next two songs, though. Adrenaline.
Okay, this one's a little bit. He wanted to show love to Chi-Town. I get it.
Come on, man.
A little skit at the beginning. So where we going now, Caleb?
The Young Buck verse, I'm like, man, get this shit. I'm done.
Yeah, as soon as I hear Trackster, dun.
Skip.
But Cam kind of held his own with Twista. He kind of held his own with Twista. I'm not gonna lie. Twista ends up going crazy on this record, but I was like, okay, you kind of catching up with it.
The song is just too fucking long, bro.
Yeah, it's one of them.
But
Chicago
the original
joints.
Adrenaline Rush, he's paying homage to the
Twista's Adrenaline Rush. Yes, exactly.
Twista does some homages to his version of Adrenaline Rush. Cam does some homages to Adrenaline Rush. I believe Twista would do an Adrenaline Rush Part 2 on his own album that came out like 2 years after this. The one with, I think, Girl Tonight, or maybe it was the one with Overnight Celebrity on
the day after? Oh, I think he did do Adrenaline Rush on Kamikaze. I think he did do it on Kamikaze,
Yeah, because the Kamikaze was originally supposed to come out on Roc-A-Fella. Then he was off Roc-A-Fella.
Kanye was like, I got you.
And then Slow Jams blew up.
Yeah.
And then
Overnight Celebrity comes out, and then obviously, boom. And then So Sexy. And
then Kamikaze comes out. But yeah, this is definitely a skipper for me, which leads into Hey Lady, which is another Volume 5.
This is at least like 3 years old at this point. This is at least like 3 years old.
It's old as hell. It is on Volume 5. It does have Freaky Zeke on it. I know you heard me and British Raj, but I'll get your bracelets to your wrists throb. Just kiss the knob. Put your meat on my stick like a shish kebab. That's the most disgusting way I've ever. That's the most disgusting way I've ever heard sex described in my fucking life.
Hey, man, he up me like jing-a-lang. That's life. Hit him with the pow peg. Pow, 45.
Wild thing. Look, wild thing. I do wild things. Mike China stretch like Yao Ming. I'm not saying this next part. It's extremely racist. It's extremely racist.
I see the hate in your eyes.
Yeah,
the
boys is too flies. The way we roll up, rims are rolled up, ice sauce rolled up. Sing! And while you acting surprised, like we don't sell them pies. The way we hold up, Poppy hold up, Mommy roll up. Sing! I know
we don't get another one of those hooks for 4 years.
Yeah, that was like the last of the Freaky Zeke songs at that point.
Yeah, I know they didn't have anything in the tuck for Zeke. They had to wait.
They did. Didn't they have Who Shot Freaky Zeke at this time too?
That was Dipset Bird Gang Volume 1.
That was like a year
before? That was, I want to say 03. Nah, Volume 2 was, Dipset Bird Gang Volume 1 and 2 were between 03 and 04.
Who Shot Freaky Zeke was an amazing song.
Because remember,
Cam was pissed on that song.
Yeah, Who Shot Freaky Zeke was on there, and that was when Dame introduced Get 'Em Girls.
Yes, that's the first time you
heard
Get 'Em
Dame
Girls.
Dash represent all eyes on Freaky Zeke.
That's how old Get 'Em Girls is.
He's like, fuck that, I don't want to be a billionaire, I want to be half a trillionaire, nigga. You know how much that is? That's $500 billion, nigga. Ha 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 ha. As the Get 'Em Girls song is coming in, that's classic.
Then we go over to Shake, which is
I won't let you slander this. I won't let you slander this. Don't do it. Killer, Freaky, Jones. Cam.
No, I can't.
J.R. Ryder ain't kill that?
I skip it, bro.
Oh, come on. I need to hear that outside.
You start feeling the runtime of this album around Shake, though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
This is just like, let me just throw everything that I have
that you can
on this.
We gotta make an 80-minute CD.
He filled up the whole CD on this motherfucker.
Yeah, we gotta fill an 80-minute CD. We need to wear the dips.
I think they made a video for this too.
Maybe on BT Uncut.
I think they did make a video for this.
Yeah, maybe on BT Uncut.
Or was it Hey Lady?
Let's get the date.
Because I know Family Ties was connected to girls. Family Ties was connected to girls.
It was. Yeah. At the end of Girls. Mm-hmm.
So I feel
there
like
probably was a Shake video though. I want to say there was like a DVD. Was it X Rip, something like that? I forgot what the lingo was back in the day about one of those.
I mean, in front of the club, drove coops and trucks. I'm in front of the club with hundreds of studs, a gun and some bud through the metal detector. The metal detector, suddenly wet you. I don't meddle with extra. You fakes and clowns. I walk in and get out of the club, safe and sound. Silence the dog, how safe it sound. I got apes and hounds. He just pace around and I'll lace you down. But I'm looking for a Manhattan hoe or a Brooklyn whore, a Bronx bitch to let me look, explore.
Up front, but beat around the bush for sure till a tush is sore. Hit it doggy style, get it doggy style. You know your doggy style. I'm a Macklemore and a smash them more.
Did he foresee Macklemore?
Between the bathroom stores, where the dip? So Macklemore, I would hope not. I would absolutely hope not.
I'll give it a JR here.
Come on now. Nah, y'all niggas try JR. Now, I mean, the next couple of years are a little bit rocky, a little bit shaky. I understand that, but
Shake was officially a single for the album.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was.
I wonder what order.
It was in Get 'Em Girls.
Around Get 'Em Girls? Yeah,
probably. It was in Get 'Em Girls.
I mean, it was a nice little dance record. I could see him wanting one for the streets and one for like the clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was pretty important, a little bit more important back then than it is today. Because you drop an album today, something random could pick up on TikTok. Some teenager goes on, does a dance to it. Now it's the biggest record. Now you got to make a video.
Yeah, now your record's back. I would love to see a Cam record blow up on TikTok next year.
What Cam record would I love to see blow up on TikTok is the question. I don't know which one they would hit a dance to though. Shake might be a little bit of a stretch. They might be like, oh, there's a little bit too.
Knowing us, it'd be girls. Low key.
If it's girls, I'd be like, no.
Girls is like the perfect TikTok cadence. The first kind of minute is the chorus.
Yeah.
There's really no verses there.
Yeah.
Like it's just the beat.
What if it's what mean the world to you? If people can hang on a fucking bar and Maui Wowie can blow up for like the entire year.
Maui Wowie the same type of cadence as Girls does.
That is true.
It's very simple. Chorus is right there, and it's 1 minute long. There's no verses actually in it.
I mean, Girls is the intro to Dipset the movie. Classic YouTube, if you know, you know. So I mean, you never know.
God. But Get 'Em Girls, unfortunately,
by this time we get the
victim of sample clearance.
Yes.
You get the boom. Boom.
Oh, if we would have got the video version, of that.
Well, the video version is this version, isn't it?
No, the video version is the original.
Is it?
The video version is the original.
I can't remember.
I think he might have had the original at the time, and then maybe he didn't have to worry about clearing it at the time. So the one that goes,
we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it.
We gotta watch it.
I'm pretty sure the video version is this version.
The one with the higher.
Yes, I think it's this version. The only original version that I remember that we ever get of the song is the Who Shot Freaky Zeke and the subsequent song.
And that one or
the leak.
Yeah.
The leak is really where you get the original version of the song at.
That's true too. That's true too.
But it's in shitty quality. It's not HQ at all.
Yeah, but everything about these 3 verses are just embedded in rap history.
Yeah.
They are literally what
I get computers putin'.
Come on, man.
Y'all get shot at. Call me I do the shooting. I do the recruiting. I tutor the students. I nurture their brain. I'm moving the movement. Where the Buddhist a Buddha. That's Judas a Judah. I got Luga to Ruga. Hit from Rooter to Tutor. Chick from Hooter to Hooter. I put 2 in producers. I'm the real boss story. The loser of Hoosiers. I rock mostly dosey. I rock mostly dolly. I leave you holy. You'll say holy moly.
In the video when he's looking up in the sky.
Here come the core to get him. Play roly-poly. You gotta roll him up.
Yeah,
you gotta roll him up.
When he walks in. That's a classic walk.
Oh, the classic meme is.
Yeah. Nope. All of these existed way before meme culture.
Yes.
There were white kids in the middle of Montana making cam gifs.
The funny one is when Jim would do this. He was like,
and it goes through a slow motion. Classic time, man. This is around the time that they had the Camp Jesus.
Oh yeah, we getting money, nigga.
Yeah, with the second verse.
I listen. Every song, every verse. This is like Killer Cam to me in terms of biblicalness, because of course this is the song that precedes Killer Cam.
Before Killer Cam, yes.
But again, my favorite verse, third verse. My team is the Goonies. We were seen with buffoonies, toonies, best dressed, stay up in Nemas and Bloomies. Wanna hit it from the back? She agreed that I'm loony, but proceeded to move me. She said, "You crazy nigga."
Yeah, I'm getting money, Nick. He has a honeydew. Cam has 1 and 2. I hope to get his son out of PS22. Get him a Maury flow from the Maury show. Then the video cuts out. Completely cuts off. Goes right
to the Maury show with Cam and Zeke. Another meme.
Yeah, try to pray. Try to pray that this kid isn't theirs.
And they're both not the father.
Yeah, they jump up.
They hit the kid and play dance.
Yeah, respect my ass. They send to the bitch and go right back.
He at boot camp. You on food stamps, welfare, no health care, true tramp. And I'm Loki, leave you pokey, no rice-a-roni. That's the okie dokie. Me and Toby, homie, pick you through the hokey pokey. Pull it down, up and down, turn yourself around, shorty. Here's some weed, burn yourself a pound, Wardy. Here's a map, go learn yourself a town, sporty. I was down 40, now I'm up 50, $50 quickly. Who can fuck with me?
Dun dun dun, killer can dun 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 dun, killer dun.
It doesn't. It only is like that on the album. It only is like that on the album.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, the regular version just goes.
It actually fades out.
Yeah,
with the
normal fade out.
Yeah, like.
But at the end, we get the Mizzle saying,
"There it is. Purple is the album. Me, I don't touch none of that shit no more. Working for Cam, I do know all the latest, greatest shit on the street and the prices. But you know, if you ever caught me doing that shit again, he bust my shit. No homo.
All right, there's me, Mizzle, signing out.
Dipset, bitch.
And then the tear starts.
Forever. Kanye's West.
I love we're gonna have this shit on lock, man. Forever. Give me the right track, Kanye. I was like, was it produced? Oh, yeah, this one actually was produced by Kanye.
Yeah, it was actually
produced by Kanye. Copping them peas, baby, that was part of the reason. Feeling like a box of bobbing and weaving. And
getting head, she bobbing and weaving. Yes, sir. Grabbing her head.
Never got the yes, sir.
Grabbing her neck to stop her from breathing.
I'm a wild out till I part with my breathing, till I'm sparked up and leaking.
Part of the semen. I need something pure, like from the Garden of Eden.
I was like, Eden?
Wouldn't mind making her part of my achievements? Because when music discouraged my pride, Zeke was the only one with the courage to ride.
The ride so dirty inside,
seemed like we was playing in mud, hazing it up, grams gauging a snub. Who ill? A check for $2 million and a cheap case, D-face, blue steel, true skills. I got stories that my soul could sing, flip water like Poland Spring, and I'ma hold them things forever. And then the last verse here I was 2 blocks from cop and dust. I used to hop the bus. Now look, dog, ain't nobody hot as us. Girls, they gotta rush. Shit, they gotta blush. Wanna go to the mall just to shop with us. To how they piss a bitch. Look how they ran a mile. Fuck Killer Cam, they in love with Cam'ron Giles. Damn, I gotta smile. 100 grand I demand it, goddamn it, the boy done it, child.
And that's forever, man.
Kanye's West. You got Chicago. You have your very own Kanye's West
on the track.
Kanye's.
Yeah, Kanye's.
Kanye's West.
When I started getting sad, the part where it was going. We're never gonna get that Cam again. We're never gonna get that Kanye again. That makes me pretty emotional.
I mean, the end of. I mean, obviously, Dipset still happens after this. They're still going after this.
Like
the
3
split
years,
doesn't really happen for another year and a half.
Yeah,
really.
until the hot summer drops.
Hot summer isn't a year.
Hot summer's in like 3 years.
Oh, so 6?
07.
07, yeah.
When 50 was like,
I'll kill him. This was the advent of Koch. But it's never the same after this. Honestly, it's never the same after this.
No.
I'd say Dipset Forever is honestly, as the album starts introspective, it ends introspective, and I really like that because it starts for the beginning of the journey, and then Cam talks about where they're at. Not the end of the journey, but where they're going forward from there.
Exactly.
Artistry off the charts here for this song. I think Cam and Kanye have really great chemistry. It just sucks they never really worked that much together.
Probably,
especially after this.
Probably an effect of the divorce, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kanye made it very well known, like, hey, I'm going with Jay.
I can't
sorry,
do much.
guys.
Yeah.
Beanie goes, this fucking
nigga, he was mad at Kanye for years.
He was mad at Kanye for a minute. Then he seen the #1 video. He was like, oh, this what we doing? This what we doing? No shirt underneath?
You would have never did that on Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah. Beans thinking that's when Kanye had to go on Smack and say, I ain't gonna say nothing to Beans, man. He crazy. Like, yo, listen, I'm not gay. Kanye had the fear of God in his eyes.
I wouldn't fuck with mid 2000 Beanie Siegel either.
Yeah,
he was a different breed.
Yeah, exactly.
He was a different breed.
But it sets up for our quota. I feel like this is the true outro compared to what we get.
Yeah.
The 24th track.
The bonus track.
Yes.
Literally the summer before. We didn't even talk about this. Yep. I completely forgot. Mace resurfaces.
Hey guys, I'm back. Summer 2004.
Mace resurfaces and puts out "Welcome Back" that August.
I think the beginning of the summer. I feel like maybe like June, maybe.
Yeah, and it has no cussing on the album.
Nah, no cursing at all.
Breathe, Stretch, Shake, and "Welcome Back" are on there. He comes back, gets on the radio, and
Miss Jones,
and they get a phone call from Jim Jones. One of the greatest. It's Ray J's Breakfast Club interview.
And this.
First off,
RP Baby Made a Pop Lottie. Started off the entire thing.
What do you mean, Jimmy?
With Harlem insiders that only Mace would know.
Lord, pray for Jimmy.
Lord, pray for Jimmy.
And then Cam,
Koofy smack. I smack off your Koofy.
So did Cam hop on the phone or did he call separately? I can't remember.
Cam called in later, I feel like.
I think he called in later.
Yeah, Jim called in first. Cam called in. Yo, what was this I heard about?
Karen was a little bit more calm on the call.
At first, at the beginning, he was just like, I'm a little bit confused. What's going on right now? I know you're not back. Didn't you leave us all for dead? You said rap was the devil and you're rapping?
And then he said, whoa, I didn't know that. You said rap was the devil and you're rapping?
No,
I mean, oh my God.
He wanted to hang up the phone. So that's how we ended up getting
take him to church. Even Take Him to Church on this gets hit with sample clearance issues.
Couldn't get the best clearance. For whichever reason, the real version was on Diplomatic Immunity Volume 2,
yes,
but it couldn't make Purple Haze.
And we get the circus version of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know me, dog. I just want to keep the peace. Saying my name is only going to lead to goddamn. Tell my niggas chill, but they want to feed the streets. Do it on record. Check it. We split easy.
Everybody welcome in this,
welcome in that. He wasn't welcome in the first place.
How we welcome him back? Give me the Mac.
K-Slave was like, damn.
Give me the Mac. Let me welcome.
Tell Mr. Rogers I leave his brain on the trolley track. Now Paulie that. Listen, y'all stop it.
I know you appalled, got it. But this is my call by the false prophet, all profit.
Harlem hustler,
Can it all knocking. But you hard when you go in the Lord's pockets.
I was like, it was a cap.
What you offering? Put it right in offering and take it all. Cash traded silver down to porcelain. Look at the poor she's in. Ain't give a portion in. No handicap.
Any or orphan friend. But the scissor I'm drinking on, birds I'm thinking on. Get your Kurt Franklin on. Words. So you get your Ben Franklin on.
Just when you think it's wrong,
one blink he's gone.
He's gone. God, Father, forgive us.
We gonna take him to church. Father, forgive us. And the
funniest line on this is Blink so mad he went and beat up Cannabis.
Zeke got shot then. Zeke locked up then. He got killed. What else?
B popped up, but B hopped up and still broke out his chest. On probation. Don't want house arrest.
Telling Mace everything that's happened in Harlem since he left.
Yep. Hey, one of the really underrated this track too.
Yeah,
I think
the part that killed me out of this entire song, he was like, "You can try to fake it with Cardan, Pardan. We gonna leave him naked like Tarzan." Oh man, Kuda Love know that too.
Holla at Kuda. Ask Nelly about him. Ask Nelly about him.
Whoa, what are you doing to Nelly?
Mace ties with Nelly and Cam ties with Nelly is so crazy. The way he alluded to it.
I was like, damn, did y'all rob Nelly?
Bro, it's crazy, man. But that's the end of
Purple Haze.
man.
Before we end it, we just gotta say his outro. All my niggas who held it down in the last half a decade. My nigga Gruff, Bad 140th, 139 Black Tone, White Tone, 142nd Stroll Street, and 141st Teacher, my Jamaicans, my Belizeans, 30 Deep, 33 Polo Grounds, Satan and Colonial, Drew, Lincoln, Tab, Foster, Johnson, Jeff Wagner, Wilson, East River to 9, 145th St. Nick, 145th Broadway, Luke R. Taliban, 135th, 118th Manhattan, 134th and 8th. Powerful was really popping. Sarge, hold your head. Freaky Ziggy, hold your head. The old BBO, 151st Amsterdam. Holla at your boy, a.k.a. Jackie Rob. All my niggas in Harlem. Get your hustle on. Keep your muscle strong.
I know your muscle on. Killer Dipset.
That's one of the best outros.
He did that in one take.
In one take. Just freestyled a million different Harlem streets and just said, hey, everybody hustling out there? Be honorable now.
Keep your hustle on. Keep your hustle strong. I know the blocks are hustle on. Killer Dipset. All right, so after this.
What a time.
After this, January 2004, January 2005 hits.
Jay was like, "Oh, that was cute."
That's gonna be the last. That's gonna be the last one, though.
I'm gonna own Def Jam, and we just gonna get the wrong. Oh, by the way, got this new guy Jeezy's on the way. Oh, by the way, got this new guy Rick Ross is on the way.
So as president of Def Jam, he retained control of Roc-A-Fella and his masters, but he effectively ousted Biggs and Dame right after that. And he later explained that he did it because they wouldn't give him his reasonable doubt masters. I think he had to actually sell them. I think he has them now.
And he's still in court for those right now?
I think Dame had to give them up.
Oh, Dame gave them up? He owns them all now?
Because of money. I think he had to give them up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so essentially after that, Jim Jones and Diplomats actually lost. They actually were off the label by the end of 2004. So yeah, that contract ran out in 2004.
Yep.
Beanie Siegel he was already in jail by the time Purple Haze came out. But when he got out, he did The Becoming, and then he went with Dame. And I think The Becoming ends up being the actual last Roc-A-Fella album.
Yeah, because then he goes back to. I think he goes back to jail around that time, doesn't he?
Yeah, and but then all the Then Dame said nobody from State Property visited Beanie.
He said that?
Yeah, and then that became like a whole big thing. But he wanted to bring the rest of State Property over to Dame Dash. And State Property said, no, nigga, we're not going there. Nah, we good.
Nah, we good there.
And then Beanie said, you guys are disloyal motherfuckers. And then he basically said, State Property's done. He said, I own it. You guys aren't in it anymore. He kicked everybody out of State Property because they chose to go with Dame.
And then we hear from Siegel about how he felt with Jay about that around the time of Blueprint 3. So that's like 3 years down, maybe 4 years down the line after this.
And then he disses Beanie, which I'm just like, I still think that was crazy to diss Beans.
A little much.
That was a soldier. Cam actually leaves Roc-A-Fella. His contract is up in April of 2005. He signs to Warner, ironically, under Asylum at the time. And Cam'ron was the beef effectively kind of started there, and from what his feelings of what Jay did to Dame and Biggs, again, two guys from Harlem. He felt as though they effectively kind of snaked them, and their beef kind of kicked off there. Memphis Bleek and Kanye, of course, would drop two of their albums in 2005, 534 in I think June or July, and then Late Registration in August.
Yep.
Young Guns also came out, and then Tierra Marie. But I think Kanye was really the only one that kind of...
Especially blowing up from a Late Registration perspective.
Yeah.
Who else was in Rock in 05? Hector El Bambino. Was that 05 or was that 06? I can't remember. Tierra Marie was also 05.
It was Latino niggas on there, too.
Yep.
But I mean, again, by May, Dame Dash Music Group,
and then Rihanna. Actually, now I think about it, Music of the Sun was 20.
She was Def Jam.
She was Def Jam.
She was Def Jam.
Def Jam. Not Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah. So Dame Dash Music Group effectively lost their deal with Def Jam in 05 as well.
And then we started getting the Koch moments from Dipset. We got More Than Music Volume 1.
Dame didn't like that Jay was effectively his boss on Def Jam. So I think that was crazy. And he left Def Jam in 07. And yeah, I mean, Roc-A-Fella was really never the same after this. You know what I mean? I imagine that we'll eventually get to one Beanie Sigel album one day. I'm not sure which one. I don't know if The Becoming is so damn depressing. I just
extremely depressing.
I can't sit through The Becoming, so I would never want. Honestly, all of his albums are depressing. I don't know if I can sit through any of them.
Yeah, I mean, What Your Life Like isn't very happy. What Your Life Like isn't very happy either. That's on the debut.
It's just they're so depressing. But
I'm just happy that AI can help him with his voice. The flow might not be there exactly, but at least the voice is, so that it doesn't sound like super grisly. So
yeah, but when you look at it, it was Cam.
And Cam's about to have a crazy year. He's about to get shot in a couple months.
That's not. I mean.
No, I'm not saying crazy as a good thing.
You said
I'm not saying crazy as a good thing. I mean, 2005 Diplomats. You get their Koch project. Joel's is
More
telling
Than
people,
Music, I think, comes out.
Yeah, More Than Music Volume 1 is like that summer. What the Game's Been Missing drops in November. That took a while to come out because Joel's was teasing What the Game's Been Missing.
He was on Def Jam
all of 2005. Yeah,
Joel's ended up being the only person still on Def Jam after all this goes on.
Yeah, he was like, "See what's going on? Y'all see this shit?
Yeah.
Y'all see this shit? Damn, I got to put 3 back like Cook Cracks out to get a date
because effectively he had to push everything out on his own. But I mean, Roc-A-Fella just kind of dissolves after 06. And
unfortunately,
yeah.
We've seen multiple renditions of podcasts and features of the remnants of Roc-A-Fella, and people ask them, "Would you ever XYZ?" And I think most people just shrug their shoulders and be like, "Listen, it's at the biggest piece of things, it's up to one person, and that one person is much higher to try and get to than a lot of us can try."
The official last, I guess, with the name Roc-A-Fella project is Magna Carta Holy Grail. I forgot Yeezus still had a Roc-A-Fella logo on it.
It did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
It still had a Roc-A-Fella logo on it, which I mean, it was Rock in name at the time. I think Kanye probably signed some crazy
deal
with
exactly.
Roc-A-Fella, but effectively it dissolved. And Yeezus and Magna Carta dropped 3 weeks apart. Just crazy. But
it was July 4th, 2013 that he dropped, right?
Yeah.
With all that with all the Samsung ads. Yeah. Oh man, crazy
shock
times.
drop.
Yeah.
But so that was Purple Haze, and that wraps up kind of this era that we were at in 2002, 2001, 2003. But I don't think we'll be here. We won't be here for a while, so enjoy that.
Yeah, leaving the rock. We're gonna leave the rock. We're gonna leave the Rock Nation, no pun intended, alone.
Yeah, we're done for now. But you got your Stillmatic, you got your Blueprint, you got your Purple Haze, 3 banner albums from that period, and we'll be back around. We'll be back probably midsummer with some two. Well, no, we're doing Back for Mercy next year, so it'll be a while before we go back.
Before we come back to New York.
Yeah, before we come back to New York.
I mean, we still wrapped up a really strong year of throwblacks. Not only did we do Nas and Jay, we did Korn after that.
Yeah.
I mean, we did Korn before that. We saluted a Gucci tape with the movie.
We did Plies.
We did Crunk Juice. 10 years of DS2 was this year.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit. We showed love to Limp Bizkit at a good time. We did King, T.I. That was one of our better throwblacks as far as everybody that came through and discussed what we were talking about there. Did Party Next Door 1 and 2. And started off the year with
Rich Gang.
Tour Part 1.
Crazy year.
Strong year of throwblacks.
Go back and listen to those. They're fantastic projects, fantastic episodes of the show. Once again, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, bottom of MC's heart as well, for listening and keeping it in tune with us.
Yeah, man.
Listen to the ASF list, whether it be public or Patreon. And man, thank you guys for listening. Have a great, it's probably 2026 when you guys hear this.
Hopefully you're getting a nice head start on your New Year's resolutions.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you haven't broken any yet. Who knows by the time that you hear this if we have already had a moment that will make the 2026 ASF list. You never know.
Who knows? I hope it's good though. I hope it's not bad.
This year we had the Fires and we had Jello Ball Tweaker in that first month.
We need to.
Tweaker did not make the list.
We need to chill. We need to chill. So for MC, I'm J5. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.
Peace.